Hail Satan. Hail yourself. Hey Brandon. Hey Frank. How's everyone doing? What is it today? Thursday? Friday? Thursday. Yeah. Happy Thursday. I'm going to talk just a little bit today about some topics, and then we'll do the panel. Let me see. Hey, Bexx. What's up? Good to see you. I guess I pulled up the news. I didn't see much going on that wasn't going on yesterday. The Trump trial is still deliberating. The Supreme Court ruled that some NRA lawsuit can go through, which I still don't fully understand, but it was related to free speech, and all of them ruled unanimously. Hey, Vic. Good to see you, too. I'm just taking a few minutes, and then I'll start today's topic. I want to get back to that map of personality development and start tying some of this historical stuff into it. So I guess let's take a look at it again. Okay, so we've been talking about the two different types of thinking or mythology. And we came up with there's two types. There's the stories that hold society together and connect you with other people, and then there's kind of this other type that tries to understand things as they are and reality as it is. And these are all stories, and they're all part of, like, they're not separate. They're all, each society or each culture is going to have its version of, I guess it's epistemology, or it's like paradigm or worldview, and then it's story itself, the cultural elements, the myth, the meaning part. And there's also, at this story level, there's kind of our personal stories that we have going inside of ourselves, and everyone has a different one because we're all individuals. And then there's like the social story that has to merge with and mingle with and interact with. So like in our case as Americans, it's the democratic story that we're taught in school, or if you grew up religious, it might be a Jewish story or a Catholic story, etc. So these are all second factors. It's nurture over nature, it's environmental, social over the biological and physical. So I want to start talking about these levels of personality development. And so we talked about this zone here is this primary integration, is where you're adjusted to society, your personal story more or less matches the larger social story, your epistemology more or less matches the epistemology of your group. There's not a lot of external conflict. You're pretty harmoniously integrated, and there's, more importantly, not a lot of internal conflict inside of you. But at some point, either through crises or spontaneously, or just through life experience, education, exposing yourself to other ideas and perspectives, your personal story can start to kind of conflict or stop aligning completely with this initial group story you were told. Or your personal story itself can start to conflict based on, like, you've internalized an initial story, and then this other story begins to appeal to you or make sense or somehow provide meaning that this other story doesn't. So you start to internalize that new story, and then within you could have that conflict going on. And so at some point what happens is you'll see up here. So today we're going to talk about this unilevel disintegration. And we'll talk about what disintegration is first. But up here, So what happens with these conflicts, like when all of a sudden the story stops working, or your personal story starts to conflict, or your personal story starts to come into conflict with itself, there's going to be some kind of tension or conflict that could rise to the level of crisis between stories. Let's just simplify it to that. And what starts to disintegrate as a result of that is the second factor structures, which are these stories. So if the stories are where we get our meaning, if that's the meaning side, and the truth side is this other type of thinking. So at this point, this is the point that logic or truth or science can't help us, because it's a conflict between meanings, between stories, and that's not the domain of that type of thinking. That's oriented to the external world, the environment we live in, and understanding that as it is. So if our logical side, the rational side of our thinking, can't help us here, and the meaning is what is in conflict, and that's what's beginning to disintegrate, is the meaning as the stories clash and collide, either internally or externally. Then where do we go? What do we do from here? Logic doesn't point us the way, because we're talking about value. We're talking about where to place our value, or how to. Remember, we talked about meaning was taking facts or experiences or events from our life and placing them within a story, and it's learning to value which story to place them in and what meaning they have as a result. And that's not something that logic or science can help us with. That's something that comes from the meaning and the stories themselves. And if that's starting to disintegrate and break down and conflict, then we need some other way to, like, out of the crisis. And the traditional way and the common way, and usually the most effective way for most people, it says these crises and trauma can loosen integration and rigidity. Reintegration back to level one is common. This is when you go to therapy, you get the crisis resolved, and then you reintegrate back into that initial story, or you find some story that you can reintegrate back into that works, and that's enough to resolve the crisis. But for some people with this developmental potential, or this drive, that's, like, in some cases, because what's conflicting when we talk about personal story conflicting with this larger social story, it says individuality but no personality. You're just a unit of society, and you're integrated in your story fits with the larger story. Personality is way up here, the personality idea, or the self, or the authentic self, that part of you that is uniquely you, that is trying to emerge, that acorn into the oak. As that process happens internally, that ultimately is what your personal story is built around, and is going to conflict with that group story. And if the group story is not able to ever integrate your personal story, then you're going to have that positive maladjustment we talked about, and you're going to have to go find a story that it can integrate into, or create one. So if that's the case, and this keeps happening, eventually the drive of that authentic personality to break through and develop that developmental potential, if it's high enough, it's going to start to disintegrate these structures more or less completely. And you see this third factor, dynamisms. We'll talk about that another day. These are some of the things that can see the impact of developmental potential amplifies the loosening. So when these crises happen, if you have this personality drive, and these dynamisms, these overexcitabilities, which show up in autistic people, gifted people, neurodivergence, it's things like emotional overexcitability, intellectual overexcitability, imaginational, sensory motor, and or physical, psychomotor, and sensory. And all of these can drive that personality past the crisis to this, what it's called unilevel, this second phase. So if you look at the personality chart, you're integrated here, you're in harmony here, there's no conflict. And when you finally discover, intuit, whatever, your authentic personality ideal and begin to shift your story from integration with the group story to integration with your authentic personality, you also have harmony at the secondary integration. So there's only 3 levels where anything dynamic really happens. And the first of that is where the meaning starts to break down between 2 conflicting. Let's say you grew up, in my case, I grew up Catholic, so I had a religious worldview and a religious story, and it included concepts like an afterlife and heaven and hell and original sin and being created and rising from the dead, etc. And so every fact I encountered got fit into that story, and that's where the meaning came from. Well, when I hit junior high school and I got exposed to the scientific story, that started to make more sense to me, and it started to conflict with this religious story. And so in that case, the conflict, and it wasn't really like that internal of a conflict with me. It was more of like a really seamless transition, kind of like growing out of Santa Claus or growing out of the Easter Bunny. But for some people, it could be like they wrestle with their transition from religious belief to atheism. And so for some people, this could be a conflict between 2 more or less equal things. So the main dynamism that shows up at this level is ambivalence, or these ambitendencies. And you see the beginning of this third factor. So when I said at this point, if logic doesn't help us and the meaning's breaking down, so we can't look to that anymore for help, what will? The nature and the nurture both. There's something that's that consciousness or awareness or will or whatever that's kind of aware of all of the things going on in the body, and at the same time the breakdown of this meaning internally and externally. And that's what Dabrowski calls the third factor, and that's what is going to eventually guide and drive the growth up to the higher levels. So that begins to emerge at this level as you're like, I don't know what's going on, my body feels this way, this is going on in my relationships, this is going on with my social life, this is going on existentially, with philosophically, with my worldview, etc. All of that starts to break down, and this awareness develops kind of outside of that. It's I'm feeling my body and the impulses in it, but I'm separate from that, and I'm aware of all of this social conditioning, all of the stories I was taught to believe, etc. But I am separate from that. So it's this third thing that's separate from those 2 things that's going to eventually learn to synthesize and navigate between the 2. I think I'm almost coming at an end. I want to check one more thing. So at this uni level, this horizontal level of disintegration, it's really just finding a way to decide between more or less equal levels of meaning. But at some point, especially with this positive maladjustment, I'll give you an example. When Jack Talcott and I were talking the other day, we both talked about feeling simultaneously at the same time both a sense of inferiority or imposter syndrome or inadequacy or not being good enough or insecurity, and a gigantic ego and sense of confidence and kind of like this megalomaniac messiah complex. So it's these 2 extreme levels, and they're not compatible side by side. You can't both feel lower and lesser than everybody else and above and greater than everybody else at the same time. That's very difficult to sustain internally. So at some point, a hierarchy is going to start to form, and we're going to have to figure out a way to either pick one or the other. And when that happens, we bring in that horizontal plane that the conflict happens on initially. And we see this with things like male, female, like neither one is better than the other. And so if you're like wrestling between your feminine side or your masculine or feminine side, that's like a unilevel concept. Think of the yin yang. That's a perfect encapsulation of something unilevel. It's two equal polarities that are kind of pulling on you, or that you have to integrate within yourself. Eventually at the next level, and that's when you cross that boundary that we keep seeing, a hierarchy begins to form where some of the stories are definitely in a direction that's more where you want to go, and some of them are definitively lesser. And so all of the lower parts of your personality start to accumulate at the bottom, and all of the higher parts start to accumulate at the top. And your awareness of both, you get that point of choice where you're able to eventually, it starts to happen spontaneously, and then you start to gain control of it and get to consciously choose to live from a higher set of values relative to this lower set of values. And that's where you get into the next two levels of personality development. But the thing I wanted to emphasize today with this initial level of disintegration, this yin yang thing that happens on a horizontal plane, is how it's a disintegration of meaning, which means a disintegration of the stories we tell ourselves, the stories we tell ourselves about others, the stories we tell ourselves that others are telling themselves about us, and the larger social story that we try to fit our personal story into, because our personal story is what we fit our facts and experiences into. So when all of that starts to become disintegrated on a fundamental level, not just a temporary crisis and realignment, but on a fundamental level, due to something in your personality that's persistently clashing with this level of socialization that's not caught up to it, or not built for it, or whatever, that's where you start to see these other personality levels of development emerge. And I think I'm going to stop there and put the link for the panel. I'll look at comments soon. And let's go. Yeah, Brandon, we need to get your Santa story. That's a good point, Frank. All right, there's the link. Open panel. Hop on up. All right, let me catch up on comments, Brandon, and then I will bring you on. Okay, Brandon will help. Hopefully, well, I'm not proud. I'll take it from anywhere right now. Well, more or less. I do have my standards and limits. Oh, hey, Dolbez.
Hello.
Welcome.
I won't
All
be
right.
as active today, but I'll just relax and add something if I find it interesting. But I actually need to do some stuff today, so I'll just probably not be as active as yesterday, if that's okay.
Okay. Sure. Yeah. Feel free to pipe in when you
Yeah.
when you
I
feel
can't
moved.
stop myself from talking completely, but I have to limit myself somewhat.
Okay. What is Frank talking about? I don't know.
I don't know. Oh.
Frank, I ask him that all the time. Talcott, if you're watching, have you seen the pictures of Talcott like 3 or 4 years ago when he was like sexy lumberjack looking? And then look at him today when he's like an extra, a stand-in for The Shining. Jack, we're going to talk. We're going to meet. We're going to strategize. But yes, the hair has been on my mind for a while. I think I've made comments on it. And it's your personal aesthetic and everything. I'm just pointing out that I'm not the only one with questions. And you know me, I'm the last one to tell someone how to look. All right, so Brandon, here we go.
Let's go.
All right, start. Well, Open us up. Bring us in. This is Brandon. Brandon Looney Tunes.
Okay. Here we are live. Live chat with Brandon and Jeff. Episode 3. With me and Jeff are pretty much buddies now. We're doing this pretty much every day. This is called Live Chat with Brandon and Jeff. The panel link will be on both Jeff's chat and my chat. So anyway.
All right. Well, thank you. So,
welcome to Brandon and Jeff.
Yes, welcome to Outliers in Exile, of which you are now one. Apparently.
I'm calling it Live Talk with Brandon and Jeff.
Now, you do know that this is not a PG channel, so keep that in mind. You might have to turn it off when things get spicy.
How long will this last anyway? Me restreaming it.
Oh, who knows? I can go all day, as long as the people want to talk, and I have something interesting to say.
And Dolbez, welcome to Brandon and Jeff.
And Outliers in Exile, which Dolbez was actually my very first guest. He has seniority over everybody.
So, well, seniority.
Moose guitar panel. Jeff Bonds.
Moose might be my backup when I need to get this sabotaged. And anyone else is welcome to come up and join this open panel.
Yeah, if anyone's welcome with me and Jeff. Panel links are pinned on both chats. Yep. Shout out to you. And
Dolbez, do you have any? Do what, Brandon?
You're a good user.
Oh well, I try to be. Thanks.
And how was my panel yesterday?
Oh, it was fun. We watched a few cartoons. So if you ever want to go on Brandon's panel and watch cartoons, do you do every day? Are you there every day?
Yeah, I got a lot. I'm gonna be streaming this pretty much every day.
Go check out Brandon's panel.
What day?
Go watch
the day and time.
Oh, let you know. So let him know a day and time, and then he'll do a panel.
Certain users.
If you're into Looney Tunes. We watched one with Hitler. It was Daffy Duck and Hitler. I don't remember that one from my childhood. In fact, I didn't remember any of those. And Daffy Duck was hitting Hitler on the head with a big hammer. Hitler was like making cartoon faces. And someone said it was like wartime propaganda or something.
Uh-huh. It's out in my chat. Panel link is pinned in both of our chats.
Hey, Miss Bexx.
And there we go.
Hello, Brandon. Nice to see you. Good to see you, Jeff. Nice to see you, Dolbez.
Yeah, this is live chat with Brandon and Jeff, by the way.
What did you say, Brandon?
Live talk with Brandon and Jen, episode 3.
He's double streaming to his channel, so he calls it live chat with who? Brandon and Jeff.
Talk.
So do you mind if I ask Brandon a couple questions? Because I watched you guys yesterday, and I really enjoyed the cartoons and the content that you bring to YouTube, Brandon. It's a real treat. Do you think that if you're restreaming from here all the time, will you be taking some of your streams sometimes and putting them as adult content, Brandon?
I probably will lose all my subs if I did that, or even get reported.
So, I see.
Now, each episode will be about an hour long, between 30 and 90 minutes. Nice.
Because we get into a lot of adult content here.
Yes. Like sometimes people come on and swear.
Yeah, my channel will get reported and even get subscribed forever.
Even some of our own audience leaves sometimes when it gets too a little too raw for people. It can get XXX sometimes really quick and even drive away some of our regulars.
Yep. And do you think, Brandon, that sometimes it might have you found a channel like Jeff's before where where you decided to stream every day with a content creator?
Yes, I got a pause at the restream button.
Yeah.
Honestly, restream was between 60 to 90 minutes. Then I usually shut it down.
Do you think
I
that
didn't know he
maybe?
got booted from Talcott. Oh, go ahead, Bexx.
I was just going to say, do you think though that there's a chance maybe that trying to find other channels that are also for younger audiences might be a better fit for everyday streaming?
There's pretty much no panel for younger audiences. It has to be on the YouTube Kids app.
I see.
What app?
YouTube
What app
Kids.
is it? Oh, Kids. They have a separate Kids app.
Yes.
I mean, we do have some cartoons around here, but it's not the kind that his audience would be into.
And we're we are a very flexible group of people. We can talk about all sorts of things. That's for certain. And welcome.
Do I have the best streams on you? Was it the best thing you've ever been on?
You have the best Looney Tunes streams in the universe, in my opinion.
How was that panel? How was that panel, Jen?
Yeah, it was cool to chill out and watch a few cartoons.
When do you want to come back?
Oh, I don't know. We'll see when I have time to stop by.
Did we want to? What did Just Frank ask, Brandon?
Cartoon related content.
Oh, something about Talcott. Did you get booted from Talcott's?
I'm not sure. Daniel Price, you don't have the YouTube Kids, Brandon. There's other cartoons out there on the spectrum that will probably include you that talking about Mel Blanc.
Yeah, are there other cartoon channels that you could team up
with? And my sub count, it keeps growing now. How many subs do you have?
Because of me, mine's not even growing. How is yours growing from me and mine's not even?
Well, all your
story of my life.
You're a moderator now. Same with Dolbez.
So,
what did you say?
I gave him the rent. Says Hank would be a pretty good use to come on my channel.
Yeah, it probably would.
And Hank is not here.
Yeah.
He's also a moderator. My subcut keeps going from going on new panels.
I do. It is pretty impressive that you've pulled this off. You have
Yes.
I mean, I gotta hand it to you. I'm glad there are people like you out there pushing through and doing all this.
Yes. I gave you. How's that shout out? Did you comment on that shout out I gave to you?
I gave you one yesterday. I'm up to 286. My survivors are climbing. I mean, subscribers are climbing.
Survivors. What are they surviving, Jeff?
Sometimes Freud.
Hank says, but Hank would love to co-host your cartoon channel.
That'd be so perfect. And Hank, if you do it with your shirt off and your hat like you did the other day. Well, I'm sorry, cartoon channel. Okay. Guaranteed to solve your problem.
Well, a beach hat though. A beach hat, no shirt.
There were a lot of speech impediments there. Is that just because it makes for like good cartoon voices?
I think it makes for good comedy too. That's part of it.
Yeah,
it is.
Some minor swear words, all in PG-rated films, by the way. I saw the F word on Beetlejuice.
That's Baphomet.
It's a PG movie.
Oh, what about the racist history of Looney Tunes?
That's the Censor 11 source from 1931 to 44. And that's a new user on here. And I'll try on that user's panel, but he blocked me. Long time ago, when I first started going on new panels.
I would love to talk to a psychopath if you really are one. I want to come up one day and talk. I've probably talked to a few already and not even realized it. We had Joshua Jones.
I get people
distinction between socialized psychopaths
and Dolbez is a moderator, by the way.
Wait. Okay, Brandon, I'm gonna bump you for a bit, and so just so we can have a conversation for a while, and then I'll bring you back on periodically to help me promote. Sound good?
I'm restreaming this.
Okay. That's what Bexx was saying, I think, is that the conversations we have on here may not be the ones that interest your audience. So
Well, and this is, maybe I could say this too, Brandon, because I know Jeff has a very diverse place here. He welcomes so many different topics.
There's a
and
new
people.
user here I want to talk to.
But Brandon, if somebody came on your channel and expected you to not stream cartoons because their audience, because cartoons were too young for their audience, I know that
I do stream adult cartoons but adult cartoons as well, mainly TV 14.
Brandon,
Hey now.
if you're streaming this stream, then I am almost required to not be here by count of not being able to control what comes out of my mouth.
I can restream this for about an hour.
Yeah, but the risk is on Brandon. He's the one taking that risk.
I know. I've been on a panel.
I wanted to inhibit any of us here. That's why
I can't restream this for about 60 minutes.
I feel bad for him because every time I see him on a stream, I'm kind of a dick and I jump up and I do end up saying something and then he ends up, it's like
I'm the same. He had to end it yesterday because of something I said, and I wasn't even aware of it. Like I don't even notice when I curse. So.
It's good for us that can control, to practice once in a while not swearing. But there are people with Tourette's out there, for instance, that if we had a friend who came on the panel with Tourette's every day. Tourette's is Tourette's.
That will be a user I'll have to block.
Right? Have you met Snafu Snaps, Brandon?
No, I can cartoons, and I can restream. I'll probably be restreaming this every day for about an hour.
Well, we just want you to be aware of the risk.
Each episode will be deleted. Yeah. Each episode will be deleted.
Oh, okay. Oh, you delete them after you stream them?
Yes.
Oh, okay.
It depends. If you keep them, if there's less people on, I keep it. If there's a lot more people, I delete it.
Okay.
Wait, what?
Do you have any permanent episodes that are not streams?
The ones that doesn't have any swear words at all.
No, I mean, like, do you have any content that's not streams? Do you make, like, for example, a video of you talking about a cartoon you love, or is it just streams?
I do. I do menu walkthroughs as well.
Well, I'm going to put my hand in
board that was on Pork Chop's channel,
and I'll be back.
Oh, okay. We'll see you, Moose. Thanks for coming.
Brandon is smart.
Okay, Brandon, I am gonna put you backstage periodically though, so we can have some conversations, and I'll keep bringing you back on.
What about my stream?
Well, that's why I'm telling you, this may not be the best. This may not be the channel you want to stream on every day.
But yeah, that's why I can actually keep.
Brandon, I'm gonna save you from all this pain and suffering. I'm gonna let you know that your stream is probably not gonna last very long.
Yeah.
Just the conversations we have here are not for children.
Well, I can restream. Each episode will be about half an hour.
So
between 30 minutes to an hour.
We'll have a half an hour of like a PG-13 or something. Is that what we're hearing? Here?
No. We're not changing anything. You can't come here and hijack my channel and turn it into something you want it to be. So you can stream, just be aware that we're going to do our thing here, and that's what's getting streamed to your channel. And it's going to involve me putting you backstage periodically to have conversations.
Yeah, so I probably will have to. When do you want me to shut it down?
Maybe so, but those are the terms.
What you said?
I said those are the terms. They're not changing, so you need to know what you're getting into.
Yeah, there's this is.
So I keep it going or shut it down?
Is it still in the description, Jeff?
Yeah, the unsafe space. There is.
Yeah, there's an unsafe space.
So, I actually had a topic that I
should I shut it down?
Oh, yeah. What? Hang on. Well, I'll put you backstage for a second, and you can decide. But I want to hear Moose's topic. Go ahead, Moose. Oh, you're on mute.
There.
All right, sorry, I was lagging for a second. What's going on?
You had a topic, you said.
Yeah, so now that I work in a grocery store again for a little while in the morning, I'm noticing the habits of people, because that's something that I tend to do, is pattern recognition and stuff.
Mm-hmm.
And one thing I'm noticing is that there's a lot of people right now that don't have very much money, they're not going, through like great times or whatever, but I see them spending money on trying to feed themselves, but they're doing it in such a way that they're basically like, I don't know, they're bankrupting themselves. Like, they come in and they spend like $20 for breakfast. They grab a Red Bull, they grab like a $7 like dinky ass burrito or an $8 like cheeseburger. And I don't know. I'm trying to fathom, like, when did like the world change from, like, people used to make their lunch at home, people used to make dinners at home, people used to, like, I don't know, it used to be normal to go home after school and grab something for lunch, like, I don't know where I'm going with this, but it's so weird to watch this.
And do you think that? Yeah, well, they're making a choice, because I'm sure there are some at home doing that. It's just, why are they making that choice? Because it's definitely not economic. It'd be absolutely be cheaper to do it at home. So it's either convenience or just not being aware that there's that option, or knowing how to do the stuff at home.
Or
like this may be the cheapest they think they can eat.
True. But then there's also the person that gets like they come in and get the 20 ounce of like Pepsi, and they get that every single day, right? And so, like, if you were to just get a 6-pack or an 8-pack of Pepsi, you would pay much less. Like, the stores are charging you for convenience. They're charging like $3 for a 20 ounce, but if you get like a 2 liter, it's like $2. Or if you get like a 6-pack, it's like $4 or $5. You know what I mean? Like, I feel like the system is definitely set up to make things easier for people, but the easier it makes it, the more it like traps you in the hamster wheel.
Yeah, but I think that happens with a lot of systems. They just reach a certain level that people get comfortable with them, and then you kind of reach this inertia where they plateau at that level for a while. Because I'm the same way. My nearest grocery store is a mile away, and I would eat a lot healthier and cheaper if I could get my ass there every day and get fresher stuff. But I eat out of the convenience store that's 3 blocks away, and it's more expensive. It's less healthy, but it's what works with my life, because it's just not practical to do the grocery store every few days.
I know, but these people are coming into the grocery store.
Oh, so they're getting it at the grocery store. $8 cheeseburgers.
Oh, it's like $5.99 or $6.99 or something. I think it's $6.99 for bacon.
Yeah, all this is true, but it's been true as long as I've been alive. It's nothing new. It's just like, I know inflation is going up.
Okay, so the reason why I brought this up is because I feel like people are they've got this learned helplessness and this victim mentality, when I'm seeing all these opportunities for people to be able to like better their life. Like, yeah. I'm not trying to be their daddy or tell them how to do it. I don't even mention to them, unless I know that I could get them a deal on something, I don't mention it. But it's weird. Like, you see this guy come in every single day, buys $50 worth of lottery tickets, and bitches about being poor. It's like, but that, you know what I mean?
That's also a grown man making choices. Nobody's forcing him to buy that lottery ticket or
No,
a
I'm
lot.
not saying they are. I'm saying that I'm just seeing a pattern of people, like like a negative pattern of people, like they're making just tons of people. It's not just one person.
Okay. Yeah,
that
my
me?
whole
All right,
signal
there you
went
go.
down. Can you
Yeah, I
hear
was about
me?
to say, was that me? I
My
wasn't
whole
sure.
computer, my whole signal crashed.
I think that was all of us. I think that might have been
What if it was a
StreamYard.
solar flare? Are we being were we targeted for something?
Is this
All
the
you were
last
doing was
stream?
talking about cheeseburgers. Poor people eating cheeseburgers.
Yeah, it's not anything against them either, you know, because like I could do the same thing as that, but it's just it's weird
What
to watch.
I think the amount of people you're talking about that are going to like, oh, this is an opportunity to self-determine is very small. I think that's like a rare few because I do the same thing. That's the people I try to find and work with, and they're not the majority of the population. If you give the majority of the population convenience and ease and comfort, they're going to take that every time. The path of least resistance. The number struggling. Yeah, I'm willing to believe that. I have seen more. It seems like there's more people pushing shopping carts and not the kind that do it as a lifestyle. And there's more families having to take like second jobs to make bills. Like I have, even me, I'm looking for a part-time thing.
Now, as far as the lottery goes, that's a voluntary tax. And the lottery has a history. If you understand the history and the origins of the lottery, it comes from poor people having their hopes up, right? It preys on poor people who doesn't really have a whole lot and promises of they can possibly, hit the jackpot. It started off with the numbers game out in Harlem in the early turn the early century in 1900s, and the lottery actually spawns from that. It was illegal for a long time.
Yeah, I mean it does, but as long as the system works for everyone, what's going to stop it? Because the poor people want that hope, and the people that are exploiting it want the cash. So if there's constantly that demand,
it's like a casino.
Yeah, exactly.
Did you guys ever read the short story The Lottery?
Oh yeah, we had to read it in English class.
Never heard of it.
Is it based on a true story, or is it something?
No, it's a short story, but it is. I wonder sometimes if it's sort of a forewarning against the lottery. Like it's basically the lottery is about villagers who once a year have to go down to the village square, and everyone has to draw a rock. And maybe getting this wrong, but someone who draws a specific rock ends up being the one who's quote unquote won the lottery. But what happens when you don't know any of it until the end of the story, where essentially the person who wins the lottery actually ends up getting stoned to death by getting all the other rocks thrown at them.
Oh,
it's tragic, but it kind of, reinforces that whole, at least from this standpoint of it being a poor tax, it being, I think lotteries are rigged, right? I know that sounds, super conspiratorial, but the only people, anyways, I won't get into the person that I know who won the lottery.
Yeah, that's some truth to it.
Like, it doesn't seem like it could be rigged. Obviously, everyone buys their tickets, and people win from all over. But again, I don't trust the lottery system. Now that being said,
I mean,
if
obviously enough trust in it to keep it going. That's not stopping people from buying tickets. So they obviously trust enough to spend their money in it.
Well, I think like
It's like
the
they're
psychopath was
willing to
saying.
buy into a sinking ship. Sorry about that.
No, it's fine. I was just saying it's like he was saying people, it's a poor tax or people, paying for hope, right? It's just that one can have hope without paying for it. Obviously, you can't hope to win millions of dollars. I mean, there's 100% chance you won't win if you don't buy. That's for certain.
There's also 100% chance you won't lose the money you paid.
Yeah.
Yes, well said.
Is there?
Yeah, I've never been a big.
Does anybody else notice that there's a change that, like, 20 years ago when someone was poor, there was like hope, like there was always like, maybe one day we'll get a house or something, or one day we'll move out of here, we'll do this or something. And then like nowadays, I'm feeling like recently I'm looking at people, I don't see the same hope. I don't see a drive. I see people at a point where it's like, it's not every single person, but most people are.
But you feel like it's increased from like your past, the what you've noticed in the past. You feel like it has increased.
Fuck yeah. I used to
what would
believe
give
that,
them hope?
like, if you worked hard, you could make it to the top.
Yeah, I don't even have that hope anymore. What would give them hope? Like
they kind of like, do stupid shit every day. I think they need examples. Of like, and it has to be multiple examples. It can't just be like one Talcott rising and being the guru and telling everybody, oh, this is how you should live your life, and check this out, I'm living my life the best way, because then everybody's going to stone them and everybody's going to hate them because, hey, you're that one guy trying to tell us how to live. You know what I mean? And I feel that's where we are. We're at the point where it's like everybody is like a color, right? We'll just say they're yellow or blue, right? And everybody is on the yellow now, and you're like, you and a few others happen to be blue in the crowd of yellow. And so it's like, how do you change the other perception of the yellow to turn them blue?
Right. Exactly. We need to that's the self-empowerment. That's what I'm trying to do. To awaken
I've literally handed people business opportunities that they just squander. I've offered to help people in certain ways that they just like, nah, it's too hard or something. People don't want to put the work in,
Yeah.
It's hard. It takes work. It takes time.
Yeah. You're talking about kind of the hero's journey type of thing. And I think that's not the norm, those type of people. And I don't know what would give the ordinary person hope.
And that's why I don't.
There's a lot of things that give the ordinary person hope.
Taylor Swift.
Religion to be the main thing.
Yeah, that's breaking down too.
Yeah, I would agree. In this country, yeah, you're seeing less and less religious people.
People are finding meaning in it less and less, and I still think there's meaning to be found. And the people that do find meaning in it, I don't think you need to take that away from them.
I believe there's a creator. I don't believe that a man wrote what the creator said, and we could trust that. I think all men are foul, and we're all able to lie, we're all able to cheat, we're all able to steal, and we're all greedy inside, and we all of us have these parts of us. So I don't trust that what was written down is some divine message from God that only these could hear, and reason Moose can't get this message, and I can't get this message and write it down for you for the next 3,000. Like, you know what I mean? Like,
are you a deist?
What exactly is a deist?
A deist is somebody that believes in a creator, so to speak, but it's not the Abrahamic gods. They believe that a creator pretty much just put everything into motion, right? Pretty much put the whole universe into motion, put life into motion, and pretty much just left everything as is. You know, whatever happens, happens. You know, there was no doctrine attached to it, no rules, no regulations. They just got the world, the universe, I should say, started.
Yeah, I think that's how I feel. I feel like everything was
What's
like
that noise?
I don't know, but I feel like everything was created in such a way that it only makes sense that there was some kind of design with it. You know, it goes with all kinds of things: flowers, plants, the life cycle of bugs and animals and all kinds of shit. Like I feel like everything was set here, and then possibly just said, "Hey, we'll see what happens."
Yeah, it sounds like a deist point of view.
But I'm not against Christ either. I'm not against the fact that, like, hey, maybe there was an Adam and Eve, right? Like, I'm not saying that I know, because I don't know, but I feel in my heart, in my soul, I feel like there is a creator out there, and I feel like I've been watched over, you know, by something.
But you're not sure what that something is?
Nah, man, I don't have the words to say it. Like, the only word God, create, I kind of thing.
Yeah, because you're saying creator, but you're not saying creators. So you're not a polytheist. You're a monotheist. So you know, most people are monotheists, and that's because a lot of people get their introduction to God through monotheism. You know, Christianity, Judaism, Islam. You know, that's where people mostly get introduced to God. So most people are monotheists and not polytheists, which I always find interesting, though.
Well, that feeling of being watched over and all that, whether it's true or not, that seems like a very powerful, like positive, benign feeling to have, to go through life with. So, like, whether the feeling's true or not, it still seems like it would have a lot of value for people.
It's just faith, man. It's faith that everything that happens to me, you know, everything bad that has ever happened to me happened in such a way that it wasn't, you know, it wasn't as bad as it could have been, you know.
Yeah.
Car accident.
I mean, and look at your life too. You obviously have something to show for it, to back that up too.
Yeah, and I like, that's one thing I wouldn't say, oh, like I did it all. I don't think I did it all. Like, my wife did a lot of it. I think that the door was open for us when the time was right. You know, I don't know how to explain how you find that. I don't know how to explain where you go to find that. Like, it's an instinct that I have and have had my whole life. And you know, it's faith, man. I just follow it. You know, of course, like, I have days where, like, my life is, you know, tough and I'm crying, or I'm you know, I'm don't know what to do, and I'm, you know, looking up to the sky asking for help and shit. But at the end of the day, like, I've seen some of my friends, you know, they get in car accidents, they're dead, you know, they're gone, or they get this, or something bad happens to somebody else, and it happens in such an extreme that I look at everything that's bad that's ever happened to me, and I'm like, it happened for a reason, like, or it happened in such a way that it was like, it was fine. You know, I've had my job.
So you do believe that there's
can I speak to the user on the top, that SY user?
What user? SYKOPATHeist.
Yeah, psychopaths. This is my first time meeting you. I tried going on your panel, but you blocked me.
I did?
Well,
yes.
You must have said something. I don't know. I don't remember.
That's when I first started going.
That happens on panels.
And what if you came to my channel panel for a stream, Psychopaths?
I've been to your panel before?
No, what if you came to my channel?
You asking me, or I'm confused.
Asking you.
You asking me to come to your panel, discuss what? What would you like to discuss?
You watch cartoons.
Memories?
Cartoon memories?
Yes.
Yeah, Looney Tunes. He has a Looney Tune channel.
Oh, okay.
I'm planning on live this evening.
Okay. Yeah, I mean, I I don't know what your channel is. That's the name of your channel right there?
Yes.
Okay.
So, well, Brandon, you want to tell people about your channel, and then I'll put you backstage again for a little
Yes. And I do have how was that panel you was on, Jeff?
We watched a few cartoons, and it was not. I didn't remember any of them from childhood. They were some I had never seen
Yes.
before.
And
So
I
that
do
was-
want to ask SYKOPATHeist if he wants to have a stream with me.
Okay, well, y'all can exchange information backstage and arrange it off stream. All right, I'm gonna.
I do want to ask SYKOPATHeist about. I want to have a stream with him.
I gotta tell you though, dude, for being autistic, like the kid has more balls than 90% of the
Oh,
men
I
I've
said
ever
the same thing. Like, I'm amazed at what he's pulled off. That is
like
a
literally
credit.
he just walks in the room, he says, "Hey yo, I want you to come over to my stream today, bro." And
No,
everybody else is like,
I'm talking about a future
yeah,
date.
what? It's like
Hey,
you're
way
so
more viewers than I do.
I might even come over to your stream today, Brandon, and I might even hold my tongue just to be cool.
Hey, peoples.
Hey, Ken, what's going on?
Not much.
What's going on?
I'm drinking
But-
root beer, but I don't know if I could
We
show
were
it.
on a super good topic. We were getting some SYKOPATHeist.
Yeah, I'm gonna put.
some of my brain,
I'm gonna put
and
Brandon
then we got off
backstage.
track. So
Okay, we're back. I'm trying to help him out. It's just, you know.
I'm drinking
Hey,
root beer,
Jack.
but I don't know if I'm allowed to sell it.
Oh, I'm not gonna you do whatever you want. I'm not gonna stop you. Oh, like for I see people drink stuff all the time on here and show it, so I think you're
It
fine.
should work on YouTube. I mean,
Product
would they
placement.
know if
We're
it's
not
not
getting
called
paid for
this?
any of it, so
Why not, Mr. Devil?
yeah, moves. Yeah, I I see the same problem you do. I just know that the people you're talking about, I don't know how. There's very little that I seem to be able to do that helps them. So I'm as in the dark about a solution as anybody else of what gives them hope.
I literally just got home from work.
Too high for you, Provo? Come on then and change the level of it. Lower it a bit.
And, I mean, every single person here will probably increase the amount of autism if they join. I don't think you can have a single conversation on this one without having some
Probably not.
some of that.
Neurotypicals probably don't fare well here. Although you seem fairly neurotypical, at least
Yeah.
externally.
I don't know. Maybe I am. Maybe not.
Neurotypical
I'm pretty
passing.
careful of those labels because I function well. So why bother? I mean, if life is going good, why do I need to add extra labels that
Yeah.
might change the course and complicate things?
How do you pronounce your name, by the way?
Dolbez?
Can I call you Bez?
Sure, or preferably the first syllable instead, like doll or
Dolbs.
that's
Dolbez?
Bez. That's very similar to Norwegian shorthand for grandma. So it would be very weird for you to basically call me grandma.
Sorry.
I don't know. Would it be so weird around here?
It wouldn't be the weirdest thing.
You for sure. You managed to stay above it all.
I don't, or maybe
There's
I do.
been no Dolbez drama at all
Call me
yet.
Papa Dolbez.
No, please. No, maybe you just don't know. Maybe I stay away from drama on this side. Maybe I'm escaping drama and going here.
Yeah. You have
Eventually it'll catch up, and you'll
How
be drowned in my drama.
how old are you?
18.
You're just a baby.
Moose, have you met Ken? He's kind of doing what we talked about. You're involved in your community, right? And you're a volunteer firefighter, and are you the
Yes.
one working on your fireworks certification?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, he's getting involved in his community. We're talking about like people getting involved in their communities and trying to make it better and stepping up.
Are you cold? You're shaking.
Me?
Yeah.
Oh, I rock because of my autism. I rock. I don't notice I do it.
I get it. Sorry, I didn't mean to pick on you.
Wait, is that specifically an autistic trait? Because it seems like at least like half of all my classmates are acting like that. Yeah, just these random movements, bouncing back and forth. That seems
Maybe
like
they're
pretty...
autistic. I don't know. I've never seen a lot of neurotypical adults rock. Well, back home, because everybody rocks, but we all have rocking chairs. Like nobody has normal chairs. I blend in back home. It's not weird, but when I leave Louisiana, and I'm the only one doing this.
How about if you talk to yourself?
Do what?
If you talk to yourself.
Do I? Sometimes I do when I'm by myself. I have conversations with. I have many characters and voices. I used to talk to the cat. I have different people in me that talk to each other.
Same.
You schizophrenic?
I'm just a girl.
Yeah. And like I said, I'm not. It's something my body is doing all on its own. So it probably is. My ADHD is probably the hyperactive type more than the inattentive type, but I have had an enormous amount of energy my whole life. I used to run around and climb trees and swim and do all that stuff. And growing up in the country gave me an outlet for it, but in civilization it gets pent up.
Do you think you're made? Do you think you're made out of animals?
Do I think I'm an animal?
Yeah.
Oh,
no, I think I'm a demon more than an animal.
Why is that?
Dolbez, when I started going to autistic groups, I was like probably late 30s, close to 40. That's the first time I was in a room with other adults my age, like over 40, and they were sitting in their chairs rocking just like this, like me. And that's when I knew, like, oh God, of course it's autism. How could anybody have missed it?
Probably the reason that I don't see it as weird is because I'm still I'm still young and I'm still a kid, and it might be that these behaviors are kind of outlearned. Adults usually stop them whilst autists continue. That could be a
like they try to suppress it in childhood.
Yeah, or it just naturally goes away in most people when they're maturing and getting older, whilst maybe in autists it just stays. Because I've seen like half the class do these kinds of behaviors.
Wow. What's going on in Norway with the kids?
You live in Norway? You live in Norway?
Indeed, I do.
Okay.
Why do you sound older than what you? Why do you sound older than what you sound like?
Huh? How do I sound older than what I sound like?
Yeah, you sound
I know what
older.
you mean, but that was a kind of convoluted sense. But no, I
He's
speak
the
as
smart,
I do,
sensible one. They always
to be a bit
older.
arrogant. I am what I am.
Never mind. I was gonna ask a question, but I don't want to sound weird because you're a dude, so I'm not gonna ask it.
Well, now we got to know what it is.
Do you have abs?
No.
Sorry, that was my question. Good, so I'm not the only one that don't have abs on here.
No, I don't have them either. That's work, right? You have to work to get them. I don't have them.
Yeah.
Not necessarily. Actually, I just got out of work, so.
At the firehouse?
The store.
Oh, that's right. Yeah.
See?
That's your shirt?
Yeah, that's my Stop and Shop logo for my.
Oh, wow.
So, my paycheck wasn't that good.
Speaking of work,
We were
I did
talking about
something
that
work
earlier.
related today.
Do
Can you
what?
guess? I did something work related today. I quit.
You applied for a job.
No, I quit.
Why?
Because I'm moving out of the city.
Oh,
So
I
I'm
didn't
not-
know you had it. I didn't know you were working anywhere.
Well, I didn't go to work often, but I technically did have a job at like Norwegian Walmart equivalent. I absolutely
No
despised it.
idea you were working. I had no idea there was Norwegian Walmart. So why not?
Well,
But I
it's
had
not
no idea
Walmart
you worked at
exactly,
one.
but it's a Norwegian equivalent to Walmart. You can get everything. Although it's sort of socialist, it's a co-op, which is a weird sort of corporation, which doesn't help my reputation at all. But yeah, I absolutely despise that workplace. I'm very happy that finally I quit and I'm now finished and I am ready to move on.
Was there hot people there?
Hot Norwegians. No hot people over there.
Well,
it's
most
cold.
Norwegians are good looking, but I'll end there because
Yeah, not over here in the U.S. Mm-mm.
It's Roadrunner, Brandon. Meet. Ken, do you have a favorite Looney Tunes character?
The Daffy Duck.
Oh, okay. This despicable.
Despicable.
Hi now.
Hi, Brandon. Welcome back.
But how come you put me backstage?
Oh, well, with certain conversations, I need you backstage so we can have them because of the coordination. But when we're just chatting like this, I think it's fine.
Wow. And is it pretty much easy to never restream this on my channel ever again?
Do what?
And you said it's easier to never restream this on my channel ever again?
I still didn't catch it.
About restreaming this on my channel.
Oh, well, I mean, you're assuming a risk when you do it. Personally, like knowing about your channel, I question if it's the right content for your channel, like if your audience would be interested in it. But then there's been people from your channel that are interested in mental health and stuff, so you never know. But just the kind of stuff we talk about here, I'm not sure it's the Looney Tunes crowd. It can get kind of nerdy sometimes. We talk about philosophy, politics.
Yo, is
Hey,
he?
oh wow! Hang on! Breaking alert! I've never seen this. Where? Okay, Chuck, is this your house? Your yard? Wow! Oh, you were when you said you were. Oh, he's mowing.
You're mowing the grass.
Oh my God! Fuck! I want to be out there mowing with you. This looks so fun. I love to mow. I like the push mowers.
Yo,
I
how
find
do you?
mowing very relaxing.
Nope, not for me.
Oh my God! I could watch this all day. It's like Danish slow TV. All right, back to the show.
Nah, me. You can cut my grass, Jess.
I'll cut. If anybody is local, I'll cut grass.
He said, I don't.
You'll cut grass.
He said, I don't believe he should restream this because his channel is rated G.
Yo, is that a pond in town?
My channel is G rated, by the way, Jeff.
Right there, what you're in for. So
Is that a pond?
it probably is. He's out in Tennessee. Oh wow, that's nice. You have a nice place, Chuck.
And my channel's G rated.
Do what?
My channel's G rated.
Yeah, this is kind of like at least NC-17, if not full on. We're actually trying to X it up even more.
Wait, are we? Are you?
That's the me and my strategic development team. That's one of our.
What is your strategic development team?
Don't you be worried. We don't give our secrets out to just anybody. But
our secrets. Who is running this channel from behind? Like,
well, who knows?
Who's on the Shadow Council?
Yes, it is the Shadow Council. Do you want to be a part of it?
Not now. Maybe in the foreseeable future.
Can I be part of it?
It's basically the people that show up on Discord and participate in the conversations.
Now, I spent said,
Community input.
Click the link. Now,
Hey.
Professor, click the link now. Let the world hear your voice.
Hey, Dom. Good to see you. Frank is gonna. Oh yeah. If anybody has any tragic Santa stories too, we like to collect.
Tragic Santa
Do you have one,
stories.
Brandon?
I do.
You do. Okay, go ahead.
It's more of a dream.
Okay, we'll take it. A tragic Santa dream.
So I dreamed about Santa murdering my whole town.
Oh,
I don't know.
Frank, that's worth at least 2 likes. That's my like for today and tomorrow. We have never had a Santa murdering an entire town story yet.
First, he came to steal the presents, then he murdered the people.
Santa actually comes from old Norwegian mythology. At least today's modern Santa does. The fat guy with the beard and the red suit.
Santa.
Mhm.
Oh,
I thought he
to be fair,
was
you can
green.
also take it from Saint Nicholas, the Anatolian Greek.
Yeah, the name. But I'm talking about the commercialized version of them. Yeah, that's from Odin. They got
You
and
know,
everything else.
You know, I
Odin
heard Santa.
That is such a downgrade.
You know-
Holy
you-
shit.
You know what?
And Psycho,
know-
I think you brought me for your panels.
You know what I heard? That Santa is a hoe.
The what?
Santa is a hoe.
I do want to pick a day and
A
why
hoe?
psychopaths a future date and time.
Okay, I don't know. You got to give me a minute.
Yeah, y'all look, Brandon, what you can do in the private chat, put your contact information, and then he can get it and contact you if he wants to.
Don't mind me. I'm eating my food, okay?
Oh yeah, sure, no problem.
I got hummus. Have you ever guys heard of hummus?
Oh, I love hummus. Did you make it yourself?
Yes.
Wow, that looks like some very complex hummus. Is that a salad?
No, it's hummus with
Mhm.
vegetables, lettuce,
Looks
gyro meat, and rice.
Did you cook it? You made it?
Mm-hmm.
Wow. See, Moose, I told you. He's doing everything we were talking about. Makes his own meals. He even works at a grocery store.
Do you want me to shut off my camera when I eat?
No.
Okay.
Totally. I eat on camera all the time.
I don't want to be rude. See my own rice.
Oh no! I'm more where it's your reputation. So however you want to present yourself.
It's my
The only
Spanish
person I have to answer to is YouTube. Hey, yeah, where?
Mm-hmm. You're a pretty good user, Jen.
Uh-oh.
I did give Jeff a shout out.
Oh, check it back.
Yo, Jonathan, don't say that on this channel, please.
The what?
Jonathan is saying he's having a stroke.
Having or giving? He's usually giving.
Both.
Yeah, was my panel probably the best panel you ever been on?
I don't know the best panel I've ever been on, honestly, if I had to choose. Like if we had like an annual panel Oscars or something, which panel would get that award? I don't.
To be honest,
Will had some pretty I like panels that really push the limit of what's possible with the medium, and I would say Flows have come close.
To be honest, the best channel out there, in my opinion, I get their vote is Jeff.
Jack?
Jeff.
Me?
You're the best.
I'm touched. Don't waste your vote, but I'm touched. I need to learn to take support. Yeah, like and subscribe. Tell your friends. Tell the world.
Please don't become.
We're trying to get on CNN or whatever the popular mainstream thing is now.
Oh, this rice is so good. Look at that rice. the Spanish rice.
Oh man, you mixed everything together.
How many subs do you even have, Jeff?
Making me
Because I'm
hungry.
only seeing the StreamYard side. I'm not actually seeing the YouTube side. Oh, you have a good deal actually. Still a
I'm ready to move to Tennessee. God damn. Just look at that sun, those woods.
I'm moving to
Yeah,
Tennessee
I
so I can see her Tennessee.
What's the most number of people you can have on this stream?
I have the 10-person limit, but you can upgrade. Eventually, if we ever like get off the ground, we can upgrade. But really, there comes a point where it doesn't really pay to have more than about 10. You can't have a conversation.
I have the 6-panel one. What do you do with the $240 stream?
That's the last thing I expected to happen when I started this YouTube.
Well, that is kind of true though, Jeff. You are among the most.
I had
I
no
knew you'd
idea.
get excited, Jeff.
I started streaming in the Panelverse. Hey,
No,
Chuck.
Chuck's
Hey,
probably
Jeff.
the most normal. 'cause
Chuck,
he's-
you are making my day.
Yeah.
Yeah, I knew you'd get excited. I
I
just
swear to
thought
God,
about
if I
it,
was
so
out there, I would help you mow. That looks so fun and relaxing.
7 acres to mow is not no fun.
Oh, I would do some of it.
Hey
I
Chuck,
love.
Chuck in Tennessee.
What's going on, Ken? Brad?
not too much. Eating my
Where
homemade
you came
food.
to my channel for a stream?
A mechanical Jaws, and then we can have Fonzie on a motorcycle.
The fun.
Jeff, do you have a 4-wheeler? Chuck,
We had one growing up. We did. We
I
had
got
lot
a 6-person side by side, not a 4-wheeler. I don't know if you can see it. I'll turn
of
around.
ATV.
No, not an ATV, a UTV.
Oh,
can you show
Let me
us?
see. I'm trying to get down close enough.
are you still on the mower?
I just climbed off.
Oh,
It's a
Oh,
I
it's
see.
a 0 turn.
In the shade.
Chuck is
Wow, I
truly
had no
living the
idea.
American dream.
I get down here in the holler, I might lose signal.
Okay. We are in the holler, y'all.
Well,
Oh, God.
that's the side of the hill going up to the pond.
Oh,
Ooh,
that. Yeah. My brothers have those. They use them.
Oh, those
They
are
pick-
cool.
what were you
Yeah.
doing a $240 stream, Jeff?
A what?
The $240 one?
What is that?
A green room with 25 people?
Oh, well, we're going to have to get more support. First, we're trying to get our 500 so we can get monetized. And then we'll see how much we get with that. That could be enough to.
You,
Oh, I thought the monetization limit was
Jeff.
1,000.
What will you do with 25 people on the panel?
This hill
Probably
here is
not try to have a conversation. It would probably be more for events and activities and games where it would be more structured and moderated.
Jeff, I have a question, Jeff. How do I become a wrench?
I was the first one here, by the way.
I don't really give wrenches really because I do all the moderating myself, but we'll talk. I'm not opposed to it. It makes people feel like part of a community.
No, because if you need me, I'll always be here if you want to make me a wrench, and I will do the best I try to help your community.
But the only thing I ask is that the wrenches don't moderate people. So don't block or kick or anything like that. I prefer to do all that stuff. But they
Jeff
can
wanted to charge me $3,500 for a wrench.
You know what we need, Ken, is somebody to remind people to like and subscribe because I always forget to do that. And so if we had somebody with a wrench that could like type that in every hour or so.
I'll do that for you when I can, sir.
Okay, let me give you a wrench. Here we go.
Sir.
What about me?
And also,
That was some good
Also-
self-advocacy. You successfully negotiated a wrench. I just need you to type something in the chat so that it'll show your name.
yeah, we got everything out here.
I'm ready to go on vacation. I'm ready to book my reservations.
I gotta cut the entrance. There's a trail back here.
Oh, you have hiking
But-
too?
Yeah.
Oh, Chuck.
Wow.
Wait, hey,
I
hey,
need-
okay, Chuck. We need to talk seriously for real though, because some of us want to put together a panel camping trip, and we're
Wait,
looking
what?
for a place to do it. And we're like, and we want it to be, if we're going to camp, it can't just be an ordinary camping trip. We have to make it Paddleverse worthy. And so we were looking for a place that would let us do that. Oh wow! And Bill Burr, tell his fans.
I put it in there. I put the comment.
Oh, thank you, Ken. Look at this.
There's my house out there somewhere.
Everyone
way
who's
up there on the hill.
Everyone who's watching, make sure you sub up and subscribe to the best YouTuber there is. The only one.
Tell Jeff about Streamlabs. Iceman said, Brandon, tell Jeff about Streamlabs.
That's your house up there in the trees?
Movie points.
Yeah, up there.
I've been eye points.
Did you make me a rent or no?
Yeah, Ken is one of our new renters.
Yeah, that's my house, and that's the
slots or I
red,
gamble.
the little red building's the chicken coop. I ain't got no chickens left though.
How can we kids give me a moderator? I was the first one here.
I'm very sparing with my wrenches.
Jeff wanted to charge me $3,500 for a rent.
No.
I
Eventually,
just wanted.
when we get
I just
monetized, we're
wanted.
going to do memberships, and like, what, $1 is the most you can do, the minimum. But is there a way to like give badges to people without membership, without making them pay? Because
No,
I would like to give the regulars something, even if they don't get a membership.
I know they started a new thing where a content creator got 5 or 10 memberships they could give away a month for free.
Oh, okay. Or maybe, yeah, well, maybe something like that. Because I would love a way for people to have like a name color or badges or something that to feel a part of this community. People that,
As long as it's not a corporate or a business account. Branded, a branded account. That's what I'm looking for.
oh, this is, well, I mean, it's no more of a brand than any of the other channels in the Panelverse.
Well, Flow States is branded.
Oh, right. He has that special account called. Do they even do those anymore? I thought he said they had phased those out.
I don't know, but if he does away with his, it'll wipe his complete channel out. That's why he hasn't changed his.
You know Speakeasy?
Yeah, we know Easy.
He sent me, someone gives me he gave me a membership yesterday.
Oh, Speakeasy did?
Yeah.
Cool.
Probably one of his.
Psycho, thank you for coming on. It was good talking to you. I do want to talk more one day, but I do appreciate you stopping by.
Who, me?
Chuck in Tennessee.
Yo.
Just
what, do you want to have a stream with me?
When?
Y'all could watch who's the old man? Yosemite Sam.
I hate that it's hard to commit sometimes because I got a son with autism and I got a wife with Parkinson's. So I never know what my schedule's gonna be.
Can I say something, Chuck? I'm sorry to hear about your son and wife.
It is what it is. My cross to bear.
But the greatest, as long as you love them, that's the perfect thing. As long as you love them, because God will reward you in the end. You know what I mean?
Yeah, it's not their fault.
Yeah.
And when I got married,
very lucky.
When I got married, you know, it was in sickness and in health. So she took care of me for 10 years while I was laid up. It's my turn.
Wow. That is based.
Amen.
Now, 24 years
Jeff,
ago, I would have told her to go screw herself. What was
Jeff,
that, Ken? I didn't hear you.
I said, are you married, Jeff?
Oh, no, not me.
Oh.
I lost my partner, Mike, many years ago, and have been single ever since. Okay, we have Esra.
Oh yeah, she's good.
Yeah,
That's
they were
Sarah.
before. Yeah, I remember now. I remember that picture.
That is so funny.
Yeah.
Hi, Jeff.
Hi,
what's up?
Ezra.
Hi.
Hi, guys. Hi, Brandon.
Hi.
Look.
Yeah, Ken, I'm coming up on 44 years of marriage in about 3 weeks.
That's awesome, Chuck.
I just got a girlfriend actually, so
Woo woo! Yeah, Ken.
You want to share?
no.
Never mind.
Sorry, I didn't mean to embarrass you.
That
It's
was a bad joke on my part.
You know what's weird? She's my coworker.
Nothing wrong with that.
But she's my manager, so it's like,
Oh.
Sleeping with the boss.
HR too.
It will work itself.
Wait, what?
out.
You're dating your boss?
Mm-hmm.
She's a HR boss.
Chuck, look, you could fit like.
Oh no,
Yeah,
HR.
that's just
Ken, HR.
Yeah.
that's the
Wait,
side of the house.
Still, can I say my story?
Oh my god, I want to
One
be there.
side. And
Hey, can
then
I say my story
a
real quick?
wraparound porch that goes all the way around the back and the sides.
You have rocking chairs?
No, I got orders to go get some.
Hey, can I say my story real quick?
You what?
Say my story real quick, how we met, kind of thing. So a month ago, I kind of I gave hints. I didn't exactly tell her, but I gave her hints. And then last week, I bought her Starbucks, and she actually came to me 2 days ago and asked me how I felt, and I had to be vulnerable and honest and be like, hey, this is how I feel. But as a respect, if we do go further in a relationship, we got to keep it low key. And she's like, that's fine. And then yesterday, she's like, oh, by the way, I really want you to know I'm starting to have feelings just because of the way you've been treating me. And I'm like, okay. And then today, I didn't talk to her. I didn't text her this morning because I didn't know. I know she's been busy with her nieces because her family's in town. So I actually saw her at work today. I didn't even not know she was working. And I bought her coffee. But we had to keep it low key. It's so hard.
So that was just yesterday that
Oh,
she
that was a good
reciprocated?
move.
No,
Y'all are
2 days
crafty.
ago. 2 days ago. Because she's my HR manager, so it's like.
I think
Yeah.
you can give me a shout out.
I hope they don't watch this stream.
I don't want to fuck up because then, yeah, that'd be bad.
So this
What-
is
is
kinda
it?
funny
Do you?
because
Are there
my
specific
best
policies?
friends, they met through Starbucks, and this is like way back in the maybe 2005, 6-ish. But and they've been married now for shit. I don't remember exactly. Their son just turned 14. They're a big part of my life. So you never know. It brings people together.
Mine actually came because she just got out of a divorce kind of thing. So it's like I was trying to shoot my shot, even though before I knew the whole thing that she was married because she wore her wedding ring. That's why I never confronted her. But then last week I thought she wasn't wearing it, so I made to shoot my shot, and I guess that's what happened. Rest is history. I can't even talk about that.
Here's the most
Look at
important
you.
thing.
Is this your first girlfriend?
No, but this is a real one. Because the other
Well,
one, so far.
So this is a good conversation right now because I'm a bit older. I'm not maybe I think Jeff, you're older than me. I just turned 39. Relationships are really tricky in general. So the deal is that you hold true to yourself through everything, and codependency is very important in this, which means that you have your own hobbies, you have your own skill sets, You have your own focuses, and you're going towards something. You have a goal, and this person or this situation will not interrupt that process for you. That's what's important. Okay,
She's not still married, is she?
Last
No,
thing I just
she's
want to say, if it
divorced.
doesn't work out, it's all good, Ken. You got time. I think you're a young chicken in this group, are you not?
Bro, stop. You go make me stop. Stop.
You got this, Ken.
Because she's older than me, too. Guess how old she is?
Well, it happens.
36.
It does.
She's 38.
I was
How old are
close.
you?
Wait. How old are you? Are you now
I'll
like
be
22?
I'll be 25.
Holy crap.
I'll
She's
be-
robbing the cradle.
Oh, okay. Well, we got a stream going now.
Hell, I'm only 19.
You know, I was joking about cougar status with somebody who was 3.
And lately, most people have been saying I have the best streams on YouTube.
I can't even finish saying what I was saying because you guys are making me laugh. I'll be 25 next month. She will be 30.
I'll be 24 in October.
She's a cougar.
She'll be 39 next month, actually. We have the same birthday, so it's like.
So she's Sarah's age.
Whoa.
I like older women. What do you expect?
Welcome home, Mom.
Some people have that taste.
Ezra, is that bad or no?
Wait. Ask that question again.
She's old. The age gap. Is that bad?
But he said he specifically
what I would say
likes
is alarming. So, what I would say is alarming is I had an uncle who was he was like 50. He was pushing 60, and he was dating a 20-year-old. That's when you have to start questioning things, and it happens. It happens, and sometimes it does work out. And hear me out. What that relationship did, and this is, you can all be all, oh my God. But that's like, I would say 10 years or more, you're kind of in that wavering.
You know what's crazy with mine?
But hear me out. 10, realistically, again, ground yourself. This person shouldn't make you feel anxious. They shouldn't make you feel like overly like obsessive. This should be something that you feel calm about.
Now.
If you feel overly like excited or emotional, that could be a sign that you might need to, hey, this isn't maybe I'm just feeling this way because it's the first time that my nervous system has gotten this excited in a long time, and that's okay.
Overload.
But check it.
Yeah,
right?
I wanted to say something, but it's not even after 10 o'clock at night yet, so I can't even say. I gotta keep it PG because I would say because she'd be only using me to have burn, and then
burn. Oh, gotcha.
Again, some people are at the cusp, so there's things that have to happen, but it doesn't have to be for that reason only. I'm just saying that you just make sure that you're grounded in who you are. Do you know what you want to do? Do you know your goals? Do you have it down? You're on that pathway. This person is not going to impede in that, and they're going to only flow with it, especially with having babies. There's no problem with that.
God, there you go.
The thing I should have learned is be friends with her first. That's where I feel.
Well, remember,
check your
term
policy.
When you're 50, she's going to be 68. Keep that in mind.
So?
Okay. Some people don't look long range at what's coming down the road if you're planning on making this a long range thing.
She doesn't look a day over 20. She looks
right now. Oh, I mean, hell, I'm only 19.
Right.
So.
I'm with Jonathan. This is just starting, guys. We may get a completely different story.
I did bring in the babies. I'm sorry. That was over.
Well, I guess I could set up for a wedding if I had to.
I do want to get. Why you talk about babies? Because now you're making me blush.
No, we're not babies.
I'll give you one of mine if you don't want one.
Stop them from happening if you don't want them.
Love a little bit. It's okay. There's nothing wrong with it.
because I do want kids, but I don't
I'll
know.
rent some of mine out if you want to try it out.
She did tell me she can't
This is
have
right,
any.
like
So
the person that make you. Is she making you smile at random points of the day? Something that you
yeah,
talked
but
about?
she
You're
did
like,
mention.
"Oh."
She actually did mention to me today at work because I was talking. We went in the break. She was in the break room, and I'm like, "Oh, chill." So I went to go chat with her, and she's like, "Oh, by the way, I wanted to tell you something," and I'm like, "Is it important?" She's like, "Yeah, kind of." She's like, "Oh, by the way, I don't know if you know I can't have kids," and I'm like, I didn't say something out loud after she told me, but I'm thinking, I don't know, because she
Well,
can't
she
have.
is.
Oh, okay, this is important.
She can't have kids, or she does have kids.
She can't have any. I don't know why.
Oh, okay.
But I
They
want to.
they told my oldest daughter because she got some sort of cancer when she was like 16, and they told her she never had a kid. She had a kid when she was 38. Miracle child.
Already talking about kids?
I know, and
Hey,
hey, this is. I was gonna go like Jeff. Like, let's talk about this further, maybe in the sense of relationships in general. Like, and I don't know how you feel, but I'm really curious about the idea of polyamory and monogamy, and like where that equates to right now in this current time.
What do you mean by that?
And what I mean by this is like, because like as far as relationships go, and obviously like procreation is a part of that, but as we know, it diversifies beyond it. And so I'm just asking like more, and what do you guys feel like the overall encompassment of that philosophy is? Like, do you feel like it's one way or another? Do you feel like it's flexible? Because I see it as more flexible, like in the animal kingdom.
I have a question, Ezra. You said
We're not animals.
You said
Yeah, we are.
Does
I
that
am.
mean that means multiple partners, right?
Yeah,
Or am I
like
wrong?
Lib is part of a polycule. He lives with I think 4 other people, and some of them are dating each other in various combinations and arrangements.
Ezra, do you do that or no? I'm just
No,
curious.
and personally, as
very
who I am as a person, that doesn't resonate with me. That's just who I am. I have actually, partially experimented in some ways to try to see if that works, and it doesn't. I'm monogamous.
Yeah.
That's who I am as
Yeah,
a
I
person.
know.
There's nothing wrong
I
with
know
it.
four couples that got into that mess, and they're no longer married. None of them.
I just think
Because jealousy creeped in.
the thing that
Yeah, and it's complicated, but I think it's more than just that.
the one feeling I am getting about her that I feel like she just wants to bump and then be like, "Oh, I'm playing."
Well, if she's talking about
but then you need to
baby,
set those boundaries. Is that what you want?
Yeah.
Is that what she wants? And she's older, so you need to make sure, like, if she's looking for something more and she made it clear to you she can't have these situations and you want something else, right? Just make it clear. It doesn't.
She's telling me she has
pussyfoot around so much.
Yeah, because
Can I
if
say
you
something?
have feelings and you go bump, your feelings are going to go through the roof to the sky, while she's just looking for a bump. Her feelings may go the opposite direction.
That's what I was gonna ask. Is there a difference between saying she has feelings, but then actually having feelings? Because she could be just saying it to get bump.
Well, there's a difference between having feelings and just being lustful. Let's put it that way.
Because honestly, I talked to her the rest of the day, and then after the other shifts, she got grouchy and changed her mood, and I'm like,
Ken, do you want monogamy?
What does that mean?
Do you want it just like one person to have a relationship with?
One man, one woman.
I never tried, so I don't.
But so you personally, in your perspective, you feel like there should be multiple partners for yourself? I'm just curious.
I want one, but I've never. I want one, but I never tried multiple. You know what I'm saying, Ezra?
You should probably try one before more, but you should make it clear that you don't have the intentions of anything other than like, hey, I just need to have this experience, right? It's good. It's really important to be honest, and you'll be amazed at a lot of women who nurture that situation.
But he's in a
That sounds
situation
kinda
where they
gross
almost
when I
can't
just
be
said
on.
nurture.
Why does everyone ask if I'm wearing a wedding ring? It's not. It's a moon ring, but that's the only finger it fits on. Because if I put it on my other fingers, it gets stuck.
Wait, what?
No, because everyone asks why I'm wearing a finger. Oh,
That's not a wedding. It's just a
it's
ring.
not. It's a moon ring, actually. I'll show you guys real quick what it is.
A mood ring?
A mood ring. It changes
Wow.
color.
What finger are you wearing it
wow.
on?
Gorgeous.
On my wedding, on this finger.
What mood is that?
On
The
this
deep
finger.
purple?
This finger
Oh,
that I
that's why. That's why.
Because that's the only
'Cause you-
wedding finger I could fit on.
Well, that's a wedding finger. That's what's throwing people off.
Oh, I didn't even know that. I didn't know there was a wedding finger.
Do I got the right hand?
So
The
should
left hand is where you wear the wedding ring.
So should I
Correct?
put it on? Should I wear it on my right hand then?
I would think so.
What's your purpose of wearing the ring?
The moon ring, because I don't know. I'm just like to wear rings.
But do you want to make it look like you're married?
No.
Okay. So
Because I will tell you, Ken,
like
there are
women,
women.
right? Like so you wear it on the opposite hand. It's okay to that's a cool ring. What is it made of? It's like meteorite or
It's a mood ring.
oh, a mood.
And it doesn't fit
Yeah.
in my. See, it don't fit on here. It don't fit on my other fingers because my fingers are too fat.
Well, with time. I'm just kidding.
Hey, maybe I'll put on there. Hey, that feels better. Maybe that'll look better.
Hey, we can all improve ourselves. So
And there are.
so
I'm going to say there are women that look for a wedding ring as a safe bet.
Maybe that's why.
Oh, like
I'm
she
not.
might have.
I'm not.
When you get
Yeah, I'm not. I'm not trying to discourage you at all.
But if she's his HR, she would know he's single, wouldn't she?
She knows I'm single anyway.
If she's his HR, she might be violating company policy.
I know that's what, and they both know that because they said they have to keep it on the down low. So like, be honest and authentic. They're already in a situation where that's compromised.
Could you?
So what's the end goal?
Could she just be saying she wants friends with benefits, but not actually have true feelings? Because I'm trying to see.
I'm not getting that vibe from what you've said so far.
So
no, he asked if it could be possible. Is what he said.
I don't. I'd have to see the girl. I don't even know.
And how fresh? How fresh is this? Like, yeah, how fresh is her divorce?
A month ago.
Whoa.
No, Ken. No, Ken.
Bye.
She's on the rebound.
Ken, you established that it's solely for fun.
And she's your supervisor?
She'll come if it's most.
I saw she was hot. I couldn't control it.
Okay,
she's on the rebound.
I trust Daniel on this one.
How am I supposed to get my? How am I because I don't know if I'm allowed to say the word. Or am I allowed to?
Yeah, you can say any word you want almost.
How am I allowed? Ezra, I'm sorry for saying this word, but how am I supposed to get my pussy if I can't even try?
I'm gonna make you repeat that.
Oh Lord, Jeff, I'm blushing too. Don't feel bad.
I am so glad I gave out that wrench today.
I'm a virgin, so.
Okay.
Well, so is Jeff.
Okay. So
I'm not. Well, I might as well be now.
I get it now. I'm
about the furthest thing from
way better acquainted with the situation. All right. Does she know? You need to tell her that. I'm sorry, but you do.
I don't want.
You need to let her know you have feelings.
She's old
too.
enough. She's old enough that it doesn't matter. It doesn't matter. That'll probably be a turn on. However, you need to make it clear, very clear about your boundaries. You need to make it established that you are not looking to jump into marriage. And that this is exciting and fun. She's a month out, dude.
No,
he's
look. He is.
man. Like,
Bro, listen,
Esra, he is looking for marriage.
I am
He
looking.
said that
I
a while
know.
ago.
But it doesn't sound like it when I've been talking to you about who she is and the potential for her not to have kids. You don't sound like you're interested to that extent. Then
I don't know.
am I wrong?
I am. I like her, and I want to marry her. That's what I'm saying.
Whoa,
You don't.
whoa,
You.
did you hear
It's too
it?
soon to know
Whoa,
if you
that's
want to marry
big.
her. It really is. You
Okay,
don't
then
know
you
that
have
yet.
to be okay with that. You need to start being super honest. Honestly, you guys, like, just be fucking honest.
Yeah,
And check
yeah.
your policy.
You know what I'm
Gross,
trying. Now you know what I'm
awkward,
trying to realize.
right?
I'm
Sorry, Jeff, go
wondering
ahead.
if I'm trying to realize. I wonder if me truly being lustful and not having feelings for her genuine throughout my heart. Maybe it's just my eyes. Maybe
Well,
I got.
But see, even if sorry, Chuck, even if it's awkward and it doesn't work out, it's for the best. And this is all a part of our journeys. So you learn from that and you move on, and you're going to find somebody else that when you actually meet that and you have that eye to eye
She's already.
connection. But
She's
I'm
already.
hearing from you that you're already having that with her a little bit. So be honest. She's old enough, dude, at this point.
Yeah,
She's
she already.
old enough. She knows
Yeah.
better. Tell her how you really feel.
This is gonna be weird, but she is already asking
I
me
know.
and telling me dick
You're
size
young. It's
matters.
okay.
She's already telling me that size matters. So
she's hurting from the divorce.
Wait, whoa,
First of all.
She said size matters.
Yes, to her at least. So I'm trying, and I'm not worried about that because mine ain't that big, but I know how to use it.
You're gonna get hurt.
Yeah,
think
that's
so?
awkward. That's awkward.
I used to tell the guys I used to help when they were
Shit.
sobering
Would
up,
it- yeah, if I
put
come,
their dick in their pocket and think with the head on their shoulder.
if I come, if I confront her tomorrow about this, and is it better off just being a friendship with her than trying to start something long term? Or
You need to tell her up front how you feel.
now I feel like maybe I should just be friends with her.
Not saying that, but if you're honest with her and tell her you're having special
Just be
feelings
honest.
other than sex, then that'll give her some clue to where you're at compared to where she's at. Now, if she feels the same way, that's a different story. But keep in mind, how long has she been separated from her husband? Not the divorce, but away from her husband.
A year.
Oh, okay.
Okay.
So yeah, just be honest with her.
Better than a month. But the divorce was a month. Is that what you were saying?
Yes, but he was. Yeah.
And she might be feeling like she's not worthy on the market, so she might be trying to dip her toe back into the dating market. She may not be in it for marriage.
Maybe the better off. Maybe because now I'm starting to question. Maybe I better off just being friends. Number one.
Look at Jonathan here.
Yeah, maybe because maybe I should particular proof.
Yeah, I'm not trying to scare you off. Just be honest with her.
Yeah,
maybe
exactly.
maybe I'm worried because of the job. You know what I mean?
Well, and let's talk about codependency, because this is a big issue, like across the board.
Ask him if he knows what that is.
I know what that is. Maybe because I just want to get fucked. That's it.
No, that's not codependency.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like, if that's your intention, you and there's nothing wrong with that, because some people do reciprocate, and it is the right time. But
I'm gonna be honest.
Actually, with a lot of women, to be honest, it's a window. It's usually a window where they're feeling that.
Honestly,
and outside, and that's my experience at least. And I am a bit of a, a fence rider.
Can I say
yeah,
something?
Go ahead. Sorry,
maybe because I'm just worried and tired of being a virgin.
Yeah, and how old are you?
And I don't have anyone to help me like do anything. So it's like I don't have any friends with benefits, or I have nothing. So it's not like I go find one and just. Fuck.
You don't have no friends?
He's a young feral lion who's on
the
What about like Tinder or something?
No, I don't try that. I tried having my
No, let's talk to
all my
Hank about that problem.
no, I don't do that. All my friends are my sister's friends, and they're like too young, so I can't.
Yeah. Stay away from the youngins.
No. Ezra, how old are you, if you don't mind me asking?
Uh-oh.
Okay. I just
Ruh-roh.
turned 39. And
Same age.
And unfortunately for you, there's something called Team Snoo Snoo at this time, and so it's a well-established community. You would have to go through the rigmarole of the application process to get involved into that. If you are interested, I can direct you to the Sultan of this jurisdiction.
And what will happen?
Are you serious? You got to fill out an application.
You do.
My
I
God.
am actually semi-serious.
Can I see something? You do sound hot. Just saying.
Uh-oh. Uh-oh.
I appreciate that.
Hank's available.
I turned off my camera. But then this is where we need to refocus. Come back to you have a hot 38-year-old, 1 year younger than myself. You know, I can
actually I'm gonna be
I'm
honest.
also 51, so I'm gonna be a little bit more of a
I thought he said she was 39.
I'm gonna be honest, she's not that hot. It's what hot about her is her personality.
It's
Can I
that,
say
so
something?
can you just
Can I say wait, can I say
that wasn't good.
You guys misunderstood what I said. I said it's not what her hot is because her personality. Her looks, I don't care what you look like. It's her personality. I'm not gonna say she looks ugly as fuck because that's not true. She's not the best looking person, but she's not ugly. You know what I'm trying to say, Ezra?
Ken, I can remember the first girl I was with, and she was in it for the Bam Bam. And after I got the Bam Bam, I thought I was in love. So you got to be real careful.
Why is Ezra making me blush?
I was trying to be nice about it.
Is it all about the lust or is it all about the love?
Because I had no idea what Bam Bam was till I met her.
And that's all.
I'm gonna be honest, Ezra. You sound like a sweetheart. I'm just saying. Even though you said you have.
I promise you.
Can we get your number, Ezra?
Yeah, but see, here's the problem, Chuck. We've talked about this. there's multiple applicants at this point that want to climb Team Snoo.
But I can't read. I can't fill out an application. You'll have to help me.
Aren't you married anyway, Ezra, or no?
I'm not. But that's sweet.
Come to New York and I'll take you on a nice date.
Whoa!
Jeff, because I'm interested in his perspective on all this because this is very much right, like a very strong dynamic of
go to Texas Roadhouse
and kind of comes from a very different perspective. So let's let Jeff chime in here for a moment. Thank you, Ken.
Oh, my opinion? I see two grown people having a conversation. I have no opinion on it.
No, but
I think
strong, instinctual lust, and obviously, there's a lot of procreation talk.
We'll say this.
How do you feel about that?
In other words, Jeff, are you open for a trip to New York?
Me? Why am I involved in this? I'm open for a trip to Tennessee. I'm just seeing that mode.
Speak about the devil. She's texting me.
I am getting this vibe right now that she might just want to get and it does happen. It does. I'm not gonna lie. I was in an 8-year relationship. It was pretty much a marriage.
I'm back. Sorry about that.
I came out of it. It was like
I'm not texting her. She's pissing me.
Okay.
She's asking what I'm doing now and what am I wearing.
Whoa. Ruh-roh.
Chuck, that's my signature.
Is it?
Rutro.
Yeah. Oh, he's got it bad. He's got it bad. He done hopped off the answer.
Nah,
I hope he ain't taking it.
I'm not talking. I'm gonna ignore her.
He'll be getting naked in a minute.
And I'm sorry.
Well,
we
we
were
all
trying to,
I'm not saying what
Okay.
why
Yeah,
did
I
you
don't
guys,
think Brandon.
why did
I
you
think
guys-
Brandon did the right
why
thing.
did you guys speak just what she just texted me?
it's called synchronicity. It's really
Ezra
great.
just texted me what she just said.
Yep.
You literally just said what she just said. I'm
Really?
done.
Huh?
Oh, dude, Ken, I'm so sorry.
I'm done. Well, I gotta go.
Ken. Oh, I'm so
Ken.
sorry.
Daniel
Oh,
looks like
shit.
So I'm gonna freak you guys
he's
out a
taking
little
care
bit.
of it.
So I've been called good chaos, and like that was actually sort of a term I came up with. But when I was talking to people, they're like, "That does make sense." So when I come into people's lives and I say certain things, like it does sort of work itself out.
I hope so in his
We'll see
case.
what happens. This is one to follow for sure.
Thank
Well,
you, Jeff.
the answer's on the wall. He ditched us to
The biggest red flag for me is this is supervisor. This is in the workplace.
Yep.
I mean, it's So,
Bad news.
Yeah.
Welcome back, kid.
I'm just gonna
Please?
I'm gonna block her and just quit.
No, you
Well,
need to be honest.
You can't really get her out of your life.
Yeah. Because you work together. Hold on. What happened?
He blocked her.
No,
Kid,
I didn't
just
block her.
keep talking to her and getting more information and
She just
sharing.
texted me. By the
what
way,
happened.
I want to tell you to be. I want to be honest with you. Blah blah blah. I didn't get. I know you have good intentions and I know what you're looking for, but I just want to let you know. I don't have feelings. I just want to.
Oh.
Rut roll. He
Okay.
just broke his heart.
Not necessarily. Right, Ken?
I can tell.
Oh, okay.
He's devastated.
All right.
Look.
I think he
Look.
just broke his own heart.
Only because of what you said before when you said it, and now it's clear. It's okay, Ken.
Yeah,
It's okay.
I guess she wasn't.
It still means you're a good guy, though. Hold on a second. Hold on. For a woman to trust you after a situation, and she was most likely just went through shit and hell and back, to want to be with you, that's a huge compliment. Okay.
She just
so
told
take
me
that for that at this moment.
She just told me I'm not blocking her. She's like, oh, you're a nice dude, but I feel like the age gap won't work.
Because she can't.
Yeah,
right?
she was in the moment when she talked to you earlier.
I think she was like you said. She's in the moment and she's nervous because of the workplace.
She's that's probably sensible of her to be concerned because she's in the leadership position here, so it's going to follow her.
Bro, Jonathan, I'm not doing that. I'm not gonna go around.
You both could get
it'll
fired.
Work out if it's supposed to.
That's not what I do. I don't go dun and then that's it. That's kind of fucked up in my opinion.
Now that's good. And guess what? I was the same way. I didn't lose my virginity until I was quite a bit older than most of my friends who were shooting heroin in between their toes and losing their virginity randomly on Virginia Beach. But regardless, I personally did wait, and there is some benefits to that. There really is some serious benefits.
To shoot heroin?
Jones, I'm not completely crushed because maybe there's a better person out there for me.
Yep.
Yeah. Yes, that's a good way to look at it.
That's why I said to you, like,
you weren't overly invested to begin
quick
with.
and ready. Do you
Plus,
want a more like?
Plus, I kind of knew.
I'll
be honest. I kind of knew.
Oh, that was the wrong word. I'm sorry.
I kind of knew that she probably wouldn't be interested, just the way she treated me after the conversation we had this morning. And then she turned me off. Like, I got pretty turned off when she looked at me when I was leaving to go home.
Well, she probably thought about the message she conveyed. She might have been feeling one way earlier in the morning, feeling sorry for herself. And then she had time to think about it, and it sunk in what she was doing.
I do have a question, Ezra.
Yeah.
Chuck, be quiet. I know
Okay.
what you're gonna say.
No, what Chuck just said was good though.
I know.
I'm muted.
Ezra, what's your type?
My type?
Yeah, like
Oh, that's way too complicated.
age and
So
age
like type
range.
me. Okay, so I'm 6'1" tall. Okay. Do you see this picture? I'm not built like a little string bean. I'm built like a muscular woman. So my type is quite different. Actually, I've dated shorter than myself, like quite a bit shorter. I've
Bro,
dated.
is that you in your picture?
My last boyfriend is like, this is the joke amongst the panelverse, was a 6'7" African or French African. So like I date all over the place. So
Do you like white
love
guys?
is complicated as fuck.
Do you like white guys?
And to generalize it, to say like, oh, this is my type, that's no. No. Like I love so many different looking
Can I be
types
honest?
of men on so many different levels. Like
Jeff,
I'm telling you, like there's like I can tell you certain kind of like Oriental or Asian looking men that are fucking gorgeous. Viking men. I will tell you though, the more Viking and straw jaw like structure you hold, ooh, yeah.
Oh, I'm not. I'm
The
gonna
harder
be
I
honest.
am doing that.
Hey,
but I'm
I
also
wanna-
a big, strong woman, so that's what I'm looking
I'm gonna
for.
be honest with you. I'm not particular on my type. As long as you're sweet, genuine, honest, that's all that matters.
And that's I agree. That's important in a woman. A woman should also know how to be respectful to a man,
And
but
I'm
also
gonna
be
be
strong in their own being.
Yeah, I'm gonna be
They
honest.
shouldn't be weak and that like, oh, I need to like just cater to you in every little moment.
I'm gonna
No,
be on.
they
I'm gonna
need
be
to
on.
be. Yeah,
I'm
sorry.
gonna
Go ahead.
be honest, Ezra. You're a sweetheart. I'm just saying that because I'm gonna be honest. I've never met like a genuine person or genuine lady on panel before that's sweet. Like,
Yeah, there aren't many.
and I'm gonna be honest.
I'm looking up how to be a Viking right now.
I could tell you that you're a sweet and genuine person, and I adore that. I'm just letting you know that.
Daniel Price. We've discussed
I was just funning, Ezra. I'm just funning.
I know. I will be
Okay.
honest that
Bro.
I do. Yeah.
I'm not showing.
Okay, hold on a second.
I'm not showing my.
She's edging. Watch out.
Ken,
Let me. That's something I can judge.
this is beautiful. This is how we understand each other and how we understand what we
That's
want.
not bad. From Fighting Fire,
right? And like, no, it's not. And there.
I have a question. Ezra. What's your opinion? Ezra, since I gave you my opinion on you, I don't know if that's opinion, but
you're killing me, Sarah.
How do you think I am? How do you think I am? Be honest.
Ken, you're not bad looking. Okay, but for me personally, as a 39-year-old woman, where I am in my life and what I've been through, I'm looking for a bit more of a mountain man. I need you to be able to help me build that home, to help me.
He's a firefighter.
Install that hydrogen.
Actually, I just got
design in that diesel, right? Like engine. I need you to have like multiple interests, multiple cultivate. Like, there's so many beautiful things. Oh, that was my weight.
Oh, don't hurt yourself.
Something. This might be big.
You fall off the chair.
The timing. No, guys. I am literally like trying to lift weights while I'm sitting here.
Sure.
I'm not even joking.
Yo, bro, I can help you lift those weights.
Oh, she just slid off the chair.
Ken, yo, girl. Wait, Ken. Like, this sounds like an R&B, like a 90s R&B song. Yo, girl, I'm gonna help you lift those weights.
Oh. Stop! You're making me blush.
Get her, Ken.
Anyways, can I say something about building?
Let's dial it back in. Ken,
I didn't
We're
I didn't
talking
tell.
lessons. This is like Mama Bear bringing you back in. I'm
Hey,
teaching you these
I didn't tell.
lessons. That's
I
what
didn't
this
tell
is
Jeff.
about.
I
I
didn't tell.
probably live like miles and miles away from you, so let's be
I
very
didn't.
realistic
I
right
know.
now. Okay?
I didn't tell Jeff this. So you.
I'm
I
telling
didn't.
you, I have like a whole tribe right now. It's called Team Snoo Snoo. You can look
I
it
know.
up. I'm not
I'm
even
in.
joking.
A mama bear.
I
We
just
all
got
need
done
a.
doing
We
construction.
all need a mama bear.
I actually just got done today because I do a construction job on the side. I didn't tell Jeff that because that's my
Whoa.
secret.
There you go,
You do
Esra.
construction and fight fires.
Yeah, and I go to my other
How is
job.
that not mountain man enough?
I just got done doing a house actually today, out east. So I was like,
He builds homes and he puts the fires out.
I got a tree that needs chopped down.
That is crucial. So
Do you live in the mountains?
I do appreciate you, exhibiting that skill. So keep that going, and the
if you
person
need
you're
a,
going to find is going to fall
if you
right into
if you
line
need
with that.
if you need a home, I'll help you build one.
There you
And he'll put
go,
the fire
Sarah.
out if he gets burnt down.
I actually
He's looking for
am-
more of an alpha than a sigma. It sounds like that.
Also, please look up the Earthship and Brim style.
Oh
building
yeah,
home,
I
passive
wanted
heating
to.
and cooling home style. Please invest
Bro.
yourself into that investment, and then we can talk a little bit further. But I already do have a beautiful line of engineers ready to go for my research labs and my building. Building.
Are you building an Earthship?
But what's that got to do with a
Thank
wham
you.
wham?
No,
Never
like I'm
tested
not
again.
joking. We are actually working on this. This is
Damn,
Oh
actually
my
I
god, that is my
developing
dream.
a
I've
project.
wanted an
Hey,
Earthship
Chuck,
for
Chuck,
decades.
Chuck,
Let's all get on the land, folks.
Chuck.
Yes, sir.
Damn, I just got rejected again.
Huh? By
By
who?
the same lady that just rejected you the first time.
Man,
Oh, Sarah.
I'm just kidding.
Oh.
The one,
Oh,
the one
Sarah.
on piano.
Oh, Sarah.
Are you subscribed? Do you even know who I am? It's okay. You don't have to. I'm just wondering.
No, but
See,
I
this
want to
is-
get to know you. That's the problem.
That's
what
sweet, Ken. But see, this is the level of like when you want to invest into a woman, you should don't get creepy. But
I'm
take
not
a
being-
minute
that's
to
creepy
understand
and
who they
suggestive.
are and be like, so this is what do you even know my full name? My name on here is Esra. My
I'm
channel
not
name,
asking.
right, is there.
I'm
But
not asking to date you. I'm just asking to get
so
to
I'm
know
just
you.
so then what are you doing? What are you doing?
I want
It's
to
okay.
get to
You
know
weren't
you.
rejected. You were just put into this beautiful place of understanding and appreciation, and we're all gonna hug each other out. Everybody, get out your fucking drumsticks.
You know, you sounded like a mama bear.
Whoa.
Mama Esra.
Is that what you're looking for?
What, a sugar mama?
Sugar mama? Esra? Oh, boy. Wait till I tell Flow State.
Flow State doesn't understand my weird.
Oh, sorry, Vic. I didn't see you sitting back there.
Like,
Oh, I just popped in just right now. Since this is turned into for lovers only, I could use a hookup too.
Yeah, this is OnlyFans.
I wish I had a mama, but I don't. So it's like,
Oh, jeez.
Wait. Can we talk? We don't need mommies and daddies in our relationships, okay, guys? Yeah.
What?
You put that vibe out a while ago, Sarah.
No, wait, what?
Sarah,
You
what
said
did you just say?
you said you was a mama bear. And he's looking for a mama.
Wait. No. I'm a quote unquote alpha wolf looking for her alpha male. King, queen, like that does exist. There is that establishment. It doesn't always have to be with that exact gender, but like let's talk about that specificity and what we're all getting at right now and how we all understand relationships.
Ken, if you go to Burger King, you can pick up a crown. You could be her king.
She could always be my
Do
mama
they still
too.
get half crowns?
Yeah, for the kids' meal. Yeah.
She can also be Mama Sarah.
Oh, this is getting creepy.
Hey, how
What do you
risque
think?
you guys allow it to get up here?
How what?
What do you think, Vic?
We're
Well,
trying
I don't
to
know because
get.
I got some advice for Ken, but I don't know if I should say it on here.
Yes, you should.
Okay,
It's up to
Ken.
YouTube. That's the only person I
All right.
have to answer.
Yes.
All right, Ken. If you think pussy tastes like shit, you took too big a bite.
Oh,
I never had it, so
That's called an overbite, Vic.
I never had it, so I wouldn't know.
All right, well, just keep that in mind moving forward with things.
I was
Candy,
thinking the same thing, Daniel. That he and
beyond
Hank need to
the
hook up and
actual,
start,
like, right? He's not actually saying the actual.
except not that.
Ken, do you know how to tell if your woman's getting too fat?
No, because
When you're going down on her and you can't hear the stereo anymore.
God.
Oh, man. Did you, Jeff? I felt
That's
that.
old. That's older than dirt. Look at Jeff turning red.
I'm hot in here.
Yeah, because it was, you. Yep. Nope.
No, I gotta stop because now I'm gonna.
Your turn, Vic. Make your play, Vic.
I think being with fat women is better because with all the different folds, it's like different pussy every night.
Whoa.
I'm gonna have my tail.
But how
Anyway,
does that
I'll
work
stop.
from
I'm so
a
glad
different
Brandon stopped
perspective?
streaming.
Wait, what, Jeff?
Oh, Brandon stopped?
Yes.
Oh, I thought this was good content for the
No.
Looney Tunes world.
No, I'm the one that's gonna take the hit for this.
No, he ran. He ran as soon as it took a
You
turn.
guys didn't hear that, right? On mute, right?
Oh, shoot.
Was I on mute when I said that?
Oh, we didn't hear anything, Ken.
Ezra, did you hear anything?
Come on,
I'm not sure if I
Ezra.
understand what you're talking
No, I
about.
don't.
Be honest.
Oh no, but
Well,
you piqued our curiosity. So please say it again, whatever it was.
I think her chair's getting wet. Keep going, Ken.
Yeah, what's going on over there? I think you
Wait,
should
whoa,
keep
whoa,
your
whoa,
hands in
whoa,
plain
whoa,
view,
whoa.
bro. That's what I think.
Whoa. Wait, can we? That scale got way up there. Just take it down. There's no wetness right now. Okay, let's make that
Oh,
clear.
shoot. Hey, speak for
Jesus.
yourself. Speak for
Mama
yourself.
Sarah.
No, yeah, speak for yourself.
But I do want a mama.
Hey, stop saying that, man.
Okay, Jeff. I'm sorry. I think we got inappropriate. Can we?
Well,
Yeah.
I'll find out tomorrow when I get my.
You guys are very fortunate. I'm getting a phone call that I have to take, so I may be back. Otherwise, you guys take care. And Ken, good luck, my brother. Good luck.
That was Ken's
Anyway, move on.
All right, Ken. You can talk to Sarah. I'll mute up.
I feel like we're taking
What?
this way too far away from Jeff right now.
Yeah, I feel like that
Oh,
too.
and he's gone.
Yo, no.
Ken. All right, I'm ready.
Hello, dear.
What do you got for me? So this
Nothing.
is like nurturing mama bear. Like I'm not like, let's not get super gross, but I can also like lay it down on the dating level. What do you want to know? I'm 39, been in a long ass relationship. I'm not a super freak. My number is not super high. Not that we need to get into those specifics, but I can I have a lot of friends who are gay, who were of other natures. I did experiment in one threesome and realized it was not for me.
How does
So what would you like to know?
Like, how does a threesome feel?
How does it feel? Oh shit!
Yeah.
Are we really, Jeff? fuck? That's big. That's it. I mean,
If you don't want to get in there, you don't have to. Fuck.
No way. Hold on. I got it. Like, I really have. Am I really putting? I can't do it. I can't. That's a big expectation live on air to tell somebody how it feels.
You don't have to go
Jeff,
into
can you
it.
come back for like 3 seconds? Give me like a little bit of an amp up.
You don't have to say it if you don't want to.
I want to hear about this too. I'm interested now.
Yo, I need Mama Bear advice.
Mama.
I mean,
do I need to take my clothes off for this segment?
Like, is this like? I mean, I'm not sure that I was the person to tell him what it.
I'm not stop because now
you walked right into that, Sarah.
Hey, Chuck, can I say something in private to you?
No shame. I'm just not sure that I'm the right person. I guess I am. All right.
Actually, I do have a question for you. Esra, I do have a question for you.
Okay, I'm composed.
Do you know anyone that I can get to know and start a friendship off and then see where that goes? Or
probably the wait. Was the woman you weren't talking to wasn't that what she just said to you?
What?
That she was actually just interested, like, listen, I just went through this major situation.
Nah, she pretty much.
I'm really just looking to connect with you on a sexual level versus like a full-on relationship level, and that's what you're looking for? Or are you looking for something else?
I'm looking for something that's real, like something that will lead to a relationship.
So when you lose it, like it's to somebody you can really articulate with.
Yes.
Correct?
Yeah. Correct. Do you know anyone
personally, there's no way I'm going to be able to give you that advice, and I don't mean to be an asshole when I just said that like that, but that's asking for something that would happen in circumstance.
You have to get to know many people. Like, the more people you get to know, the better your chances of finding that out.
So what I want you to start doing is focusing on yourself right here, right now. That means you start every morning, you start every day with focusing on what you need to do. You need to get up. You need to maybe do some sort of workout. And it doesn't mean every fucking single day. Like, you need to take breaks. But you start with that hobby. Like, do you want to like start carving wood? Do you want to start building houses like we've talked about? Do you want to start doing something beyond focusing on a relationship? That's what's important.
Well, he does.
And that's what's going to build your
character.
He does have
wood in mind.
I just
Sorry,
want to get
Chuck, what did you say?
I want to get married. That's what I want, to have married.
No,
said he does.
Ken. Go ahead, Chuck.
He does have wood in mind.
You just have to
the
put
problem.
It's hard because I don't drive. Number one, that's why I always get rejected because I have epilepsy, so I can't drive. Number two, it's like there's not in New York where I'm from. There's not a lot of people to meet.
In New York.
In Long Island, New York.
You're in New York.
Long Island, New York.
On Long Island, there's not a lot of people.
No, especially because
so transportation is key. If you want to live more in the country, start pushing yourself out that way and do it on your own. There's work trade opportunities. You can go live on farms where you can actually do animal ship relations, like situations. There's all kinds of options, and you can literally like graduate yourself up into the mountains. I would highly recommend that anyway, because you're living in a super condensed area where it's going to be highly regulated on their own.
I have epilepsy, you know what I mean? So it's not like
you have epilepsy.
Yeah, so the transportation is tough for me.
Have you
have public transportation you can take?
Not here. The scabas stink. They rob me, so I don't even bother.
And I don't know what the options are up there, but have you looked into Charlotte's Web? That strand you can take in an oil formation.
I don't know
It's
what that
a
is.
THC based situation, but do you know what I'm talking about? It's for epilepsy specifically.
Not really.
It's connected to Parkinson's too. So like straight up RSO, which is Rick Simpson oil. That's what they call it, but it's the breakdown of all the different spectrums of each part of that oil. So CBD, CBA, C or B. I'm fucking it up.
I'm
But
a
you know what I'm getting at. So I would recommend that for epilepsy, by the way, and you should get into a state where you can get access to that. So that's what that whole Charlotte's Web lawsuit was for.
Oh, by the way, this is a entertainment channel, so we
no medical advice. Yep.
100%. If you look at my disclaimer, exactly. I'm not a doctor. I just play one on YouTube.
All right.
No, but I honestly can. My background, I've been over a decade. I still am a licensed RPSGT. You can look it up. My name if you want to. I'm just saying
What
that
the
I
hell
do
is
actually know what I'm fucking talking about.
Okay,
Lion's mane oil, which is a non-psychedelic oil based with mushroom, is a very huge component on the central nervous system.
I have a
Sorry.
question.
Thank you.
Chuck.
Yes, sir.
Can she be my YouTube mama?
That's not up to me.
Chuck,
I'm not her pimp. I'm not her pimp.
Chuck, let's talk about this for a second. You already know.
I know. I know nothing. I'm innocent. I'm like a virgin out here.
Yes or no?
Chuck, yes, but I'm not. That doesn't
She's
mean
not
like
she's
gross,
not a sugar.
I will be your YouTube mama, but it does, like we're not taking that.
No,
It
no.
doesn't need
He's looking for.
I know that. I'm not that
okay.
stupid.
Okay, Ken, I like it. Let's go.
Let's go. I'm not that weird.
Do you got a car, Esra?
No, he doesn't drive.
Do I have a car?
No. Does Esra have a car?
Esra.
Yes. You know what I did for like I'm still like that's what I just said. I am still a licensed RPSGT. You can look it up in the system.
What is RPSD? Oh, no, whatever you just said.
Okay. It's okay. Yeah, just BDSM. That's
Oh.
Crap.
I got you. I got you now.
Chuck, why is it getting so hot in here?
Because Ezra's here. You ever seen her in person? Well, she's hot.
But I bet she is.
Oh, she is. She's a looker, buddy.
Did you just hear my snort?
She's 6'1".
You stop.
Oh yeah.
Stop turning me on. Stop.
I can tell you about 6'1" versus 5'4".
Bro,
all right. Back to Jeff.
The big thing I like is women with big muscles.
So,
oh, she's got muscles.
Stop! You gotta turn me on. Stop.
She's well groomed.
And find your blossom in the woods. Whatever you need to do.
Anyways, moving on.
Moving on.
She's too long for me anyway. The long distance, I couldn't handle it anyway. So.
She is long.
Find you some things going on where you are to meet people. Like
it's hard, bro. It's not easy.
Okay, so
how many people? What's the population where you are? How small?
Get into this isn't supposed to be about my body type, right?
I never said it was.
No, I know, Ken. I know, but like that's where your age and your mindset's at. No offense to you.
I'm not going.
Like how the progression of time goes. So you're here for a purpose. You know, I feel from you that you understand something a little bit beyond your age, you know, based on the fact that you're here talking to us about these very significant issues right at this moment. So I just want you to take acknowledgement to understand that there's a deeper purpose to just like spewing out like our hormones, pretty much.
I'm
There's a
not
lot
even
of
saying
hormone activity lately.
I'm still a virgin, so I want to experience.
Yeah,
Well,
exactly. Exactly.
that'll get you in more trouble than anything, to be honest with you.
Maybe I just.
That's what I thought too, Daniel. That Long Island was pretty populated.
Maybe I just gotta get laid, and that will be fine.
I thought it
Can we
was
sit here?
easier now with social media more than ever. Like with Grindr, Tinder, and there used to be crazy.
No,
It's not.
they're too
There's also-
picky.
Yo,
They're
actually,
too picky
Oh, yeah.
nowadays.
something
Can
I got.
I make a
I'm one of the-
recommendation? Like, I would
Can I-
probably stop talking about your status
Can
from
I
this
say
point
something
forward.
now? I got
And when it
catfish.
happens, like, wait for months on end to tell anybody on wherever you are.
I got catfish.
That's your own private volition. That's your own situation. You don't
Is
need
it-
to share that with anybody.
Okay, I got catfish yesterday.
I got catfish in my pond.
I got I got catfished
There's
on
catfish
Facebook
every
Live.
day. Like, what? This is the internet. This is like deep fake society at this point. My friend.
Oh, that kind of
Yes,
catfish.
it
Okay.
No. My friend just he's like, oh, it's a deep fake test, and he made himself look like Jim Carrey. I'm creeped the fuck out. Aaron, shout out, I love you, but creeped the fuck out.
I just want a relationship that would be truly she'll love me for who I am and not just for my looks. You know what I mean?
We all want that. You just have to.
Bro,
meet
Jeff,
people.
you've done that, so
Yeah, I have, but it just happened. There was no way to make it happen. You just have to live your life, be open to the people that come into it, and
I feel like it's not gonna happen though the way I'm living now.
Well, you got to turn those thoughts around.
Yep.
It will. If you think it will, and get a
I
little
gotta-
confidence.
I gotta go. She's calling me.
Mm-hmm.
the same girl that just dumped you.
Yeah.
Keep your clothes
I'll go
on.
do your shit, and we'll hear about it tomorrow. We'll get an update.
Watch her end up saying come over. I want to have
Be honest with her.
I'm going to.
Yep. It's okay.
I'll be
Because
fine.
it might
Yeah,
work
this
out.
is something that
That's what I'm thinking. Now I'm
autistic
starting to-
people run into. Hank has the same problem. I have it in a way. There's a whole Netflix series called Love on the Spectrum. You can see.
Really?
Yeah,
I don't
autistic
like that
people, autistic dating is like what we deal with.
They got one about Amazon women on Netflix.
I don't know, probably.
I like
It's like, are we mostly autistic? Like, I am. So when I looked at the spectrum, because I guess I have this hypermobility issue as well, which means I'm ADHD.
ADHD. Yeah, I think that's what most people.
Yeah, right. Yeah, thank you.
We need dating. We really
Yeah.
do. Our neurodivergent dating service, because the weirdness that how to date outside of that. That
Are
people
we trying to make?
neurotypical see the weirdness. Like we don't necessarily.
Are we
or-
I
trying to
like
make?
that. Yeah,
are we
yeah.
Are we trying to make it Jeff's YouTube a dating show?
It could be. Why not? That could be part of it. This is a community project, so I think dating is part of a community. People meeting other people to form larger partnerships that continue the community.
Any single females reach out to me.
I remember a female that had a pair of handcuffs. She was
But set
dating.
your boundaries.
You know,
The problem I'm seeing here, Ken, is that there's not really a lot of women that hang. This is a very male dominated environment. So on the panelverse, there's not a lot of women with much less neurodivergent ones. Although the ones that do hang out here tend to be neurodivergent.
I have a question. Is it bad to be handcuffed?
Depends. Who's doing it? What the handcuffs are like? If they're lined, not lined.
Damn it.
If they're using good handcuffs or the cheap little kind that you could break.
No, I like to be.
There's a lot of like talk and negotiation.
I don't know if this is
going
Like, what about like a in between balance? Because
I don't know. I don't know if this is bad,
Okay.
but I like to be handcuffed.
Ezra, right up your
Like
alley.
you, wait,
He's in the right place,
wait.
Daniel.
This is interesting. This is
Another
interesting.
autistic kinkster.
Yeah, this gets into like it does BDSM and women versus male domination. So you want to be handcuffed by a female?
Yes.
Film dom.
Oh no! All right,
Been there, been
Well,
there,
there's
done
even
that.
services now. That's a service people provide.
Ezra,
I
why
know.
Ezra,
I'm well
why
aware
did
of it.
Ezra, why did you
Go
mute?
get a FetLife account.
Ezra,
Oh,
what's
FetLife's
your-
pretty dead lately.
Ezra,
She might be
what's-
getting turned on, Ken. I don't know.
Wait. So I talk about Team Snoo Snoo. Do you guys know what death by snoo?
What is it?
You're getting handcuffed so bad.
Hold on.
Snoo Snoo.
Wait 1 second. Hold on.
Team Snoo Snoo. I have no idea.
No, I
Very
think you're
long.
right, Chuck. She's getting
I think it has something to do with Vikings and big trees. That's all I know.
Chuck.
Oh.
Yes, sir.
Why did she?
Chuck
Why
said
did, why did she mute when I said that?
Maybe she's getting excited. I don't know. Ask her. She's right there on the panel.
Miss-
Sarah, Ken's
Miss-
got a question
Miss
for you. Why
Sarah,
did you
Why
mute?
did you mute? Why did you mute? Are you getting turned on? Be
Oh,
honest.
she's sliding off the chair.
I can be
Chuck,
sliding
this is
off
in flow
too.
state.
Oh my god, I'm gonna choke.
And Jeff fell out. He's
Oh. Hey, midlife, you're really come on. We need your. He needs you.
Come up here.
We have someone that needs
my
your
God.
midlife logic.
Now watch it. Midlight's in the butt, so be careful.
I like getting in there too. No.
Whoa! Welcome to Jeff's Sexorama, where all your dreams can come true.
We were trying to sex the panel up a little bit, and this is a good
Well,
experiment.
you got it.
Apparently.
I'm just kidding.
Not what I had in mind.
Daniel,
But
you called
No.
it.
But I like. Is that weird? I like to be handcuffed, Sarah.
Ken, let me point out, I had a girl that pulled out handcuffs, and I wasn't expecting it. As soon as I got loose and free, I ran like hell.
How did you get loose and free?
Wait,
Why did
When she unlocked them, they were cop cuffs.
Oh,
They were
did
real.
you have a safe
Yeah.
word?
Wait, Chuck. Like
I have
to
a
what
question.
extremity? Like, was it hands?
Here's the guy with the answers.
How about if you both get handcuffed?
Now this guy here that just came up can really help you out.
Yeah, let's get him.
Yeah.
I'm in life.
No, I talked to this dude the other day. I'm very confused about him and what the reality of the situation is.
Come on, Barnabas. You know you're interested.
I don't know what's going on with this guy, and I feel like I should take it easy. I don't know what you guys were talking about, so I missed it.
He's having relationship questions and stuff.
Ken is?
Experience.
Yeah.
He just got rejected by his supervisor who he was trying to date.
Yeah.
All right, is he dealing with the full? Is he got 52 cards in his
Well,
deck?
he
or
on
not?
the spectrum.
Gen
On the
X?
spectrum.
Yeah, but what's with the? It's. I mean, I tried talking about this before, and I don't
He
want
was a
to.
coworker. Let's just say that.
He was a coworker.
Well, and then he switched to Sarah though. Now I think he and Sarah have
Yeah, exactly.
some little
But no,
dynamic going.
she.
Look,
he wants
the
to.
coworker.
Okay, so
Manager,
listen. I was
10
on.
years at least.
I was on that Speakeasy Guy show. This is when I talked to Ken. No one wanted to tell me what's going on. There's an elephant in the room here, and I gave him advice. I don't know if it's good advice or not. I know he's having trouble finding love or dating, but straight up, like Ken, I think he would make a very attractive twink. And if he was just gay, because everyone knows he's gay, and it's like 2024, and it's cool.
I don't think that's the issue. I think
I'm
he's
gay.
Well, why do you talk like that?
Well,
Like, why
part
do
of
you-
that could be the autism.
I have. Do I have to explain it? I have epilepsy and brain issues.
I think we should get him and Hank together. They could.
Epilepsy is
I
not
want
cause you talk like that, sir. I mean,
I want to know what a
Yeah.
twink. What's a twink?
Epilepsy like goes on to like a very deep concept of our
twink is like a
brain
young.
activity.
Can I be honest
I
though,
can get
Ben? I'm
into.
not gonna be too honest, but I have like brain issues on my one side of my brain because of how my real mom. I'm adopted, so my birth mom.
And real quick though, like I've talked to you enough that don't let that set your precedence. Don't let that make you who you are. You're way
I'm
more
just-
than that.
Yeah,
And
but
just
see, it's
like,
catching
you're
people like
young,
Barnabas
okay?
as attention. It does
Nothing
show up.
wrong with that.
Yeah, but people make fun
Brain
of me
activity
because
has
I'm a
nothing to
black-
do with who you like. You are not set by any sort of genetic establishment on that end.
I
And if you
appreciate-
constantly put your mindset to saying like I am above and beyond that, the more you will actually
Yeah.
regenerate. So you will actually regenerate gray matter in your stage 3 or your delta sleep.
Can I?
And I'm not trying to be an asshole right now, folks, but I am a licensed sleep. I still am. You can look me up right now.
He
Registered
needs a
sleep
sugar
technologist.
mama though.
Nah, I cannot say something. I respect what you're saying, but it's like I have traumatic brain something. I don't know how to say
Yeah.
that, but yeah,
Traumatic brain injury.
yes,
Yep.
from my birth.
Well, hell,
Yep.
my brain's broke too.
okay, well,
It's
okay, well, that's good to know.
common
So I'm
patient
sorry if I
of
came off
myself.
like a dick, but it is of note, and that's something you're going to have to beat if you really do like Punani.
My
You're going to
brother
have
is
to
here.
overcome that. You're going to have to overcome
Hold on
that.
a
So,
second. Sorry.
is,
My
is it
brother
my
is
turn?
here.
Who is that?
What's your brother got to do with it?
Where do I get an application from, sir?
A lot. Sorry.
Who is that?
Listen, you're gonna like just do what all dudes who want to get laid do. They go to the gym and they make gains, and then even if they're not getting any punani, at least they feel good working out, right? I mean that's
It's not even-
But
that's
where's
what it
your
is.
network? Where's your home?
TML, you wanted
Your
to weigh in on the
family?
with
Where's your
Asian Negro
unit?
perspective.
It's not even
And your
that.
penis? Go beyond it.
Yeah, basically, as a leading member of the Asian Negro Association, I'd like to say that we was Uyghurs first. You know, we're Asian
What?
second. You know, that's basically where we're at today. You know, so if people want to
The
acknowledge
hell
me
is-
and my claim,
Oh God!
Yo, bro.
Next thing he's gonna say he's a Viking.
I'm a Viking.
Do you know what I am? I brought my brother into the house. I'm not sure what you expect.
Why? Why did you bring
Well-
your brother in?
Oh! This is gonna take a left turn fast.
Why? Dude, what is up with the sound on the show? We got someone with echo. We got this
Echo.
woman who only wants to talk when someone else talks. Finally on the bottom of Ken's voice. I guess it's Machine's turn. Oh, he's a Uyghur. Oh, so it's my turn again. Yeah. So, bro, go to Planet Fitness and make gains. I mean, Jeff, is that a good idea or not? Isn't physical fitness a great start to like everything in life?
He works out. He does construction. He's a firefighter. He just showed us his guns.
Oh,
So
Jesus.
keep,
said it
yeah,
wasn't.
keep,
It was
make
like-
that work for you. He's right, Ken. Whatever you're doing with your workout routine, make it work for you.
I'm
Social.
still in my work clothes. Actually, I'll show you my.
You work at home.
See, no,
I think Hank's close
Go
to
on
New
my
York.
those are
I mean,
my-
are you sure you don't want to
There's
consider?
women love a guy in uniform. That's your firefighter outfit.
yes, to be honest.
Put it on.
You
No,
and
I'm not-
Hank are working with more than I think you realize. You just need like a coach to help you maximize what you already have.
I think
and learn how to use
I'm gonna be honest. I think I've been heartbroken too much that I'm like I don't know what it is to be loved. You know what I mean?
Well,
I mean,
that's common for a lot of us.
No,
Bro,
'cause
are you on?
I've been in 4 relationships and I got cheated on all 4 times.
And you never had
Oh,
sex.
Lord.
No, because half of them didn't even want to, and then one
Yeah,
of
the
them.
right.
And
One
what
of
about
them, And one of
Yep.
them smelled, so I didn't even bother her.
Hey, once you get past the smell, you got it lick, Ken.
Not that's
That never stopped a good man. Come on.
Chuck, are you the one with the reverb? Midlife, I'm not hearing it, so I don't know who has the echo.
It's definitely Chuck, but okay. I mean, so apparently the gym is just for gays and blacks. Okay. That's news to me. Although gay men do love the gym.
Wiggers,
but let's face it.
wiggers.
Just face it. The gay
What?
dudes.
What kind of generalizations are you making? Jesus Christ.
What gay dudes do like the gym? They have a high standard.
Yeah.
I mean, they're pretty lit.
Well,
They've got great
well-
bodies. They got
Yeah.
big competition. You just don't know. The only gay person you know is Jeff.
I've
no,
even
I'm not
been in
gonna
the
lie.
gym once or twice.
I do agree that actually like that, over infiltration of a man's body. I actually worked on a production film. You can look it up right now. I could send the link. I'm not going to do it, but it's called Bodybuilder Island on this exact premise. So like the men are like over infiltrated, like over in the body of themselves, and they actually
I
train
agree.
fat women. It's a great premise.
I want to
And
say
I agree
something,
with
but
you.
I
Like this overall infiltration of like just we're so gorgeous. Like look at us, fucking gorgeous men.
Bro, can I say
Yeah,
something? But I don't know if
not
it's
the
gonna
point.
turn.
Yeah.
Am I echoing now?
I'm gonna be honest. Jeff looks like a good guy. I'm just saying.
Well,
Okay, yeah, I like Jeff. So I mean, I never said he wasn't.
Yeah.
Jeff's
well,
a hunk of burning
let's
love.
focus on you. What's the question? Wait,
me?
what's? Oh, sorry, I got distracted. Yeah, what's going on with Biden? Did something just happen?
Trump just lost his thing. It's a big deal.
Oh, they gave a verdict.
Yeah, I'm going to cover it tonight. At
Maybe I'll
What'd
go
they
on.
say?
Verdict.
guilty.
Oh wow.
You got your AR
Found
reverbs back,
guilty.
Chuck.
Well, that was not a surprise, really. To me, the trial was just a formality. I thought
Is
they had
this,
resolved this like 4 years ago when he was president.
Is
So
this
this is like an
civil
old
or
trial.
criminal?
It's criminal.
Oh shit!
Oh, this is one of
Really?
the criminal.
Yeah.
Criminal trial. Yeah, guilty on all counts. 34 counts. Falsifying business records. Becoming the first U.S. president to be convicted of criminal charges. Wow, this is news.
Holy shit! That means
34
Trump ain't
felony,
the
and that's just
nominee.
one trial. He has other criminal trials he's facing. This is just one of them.
Well, those ain't going to happen until next year.
Can he go to jail for this?
Well,
They're
yeah.
he's gonna get well. Did the Supremes do the immunity case yet? Wasn't there some
No,
case they had to rule on
they
to
haven't.
see if he could be penalized?
Bro,
I don't know.
I need to go on a dating show.
Go on. Go. Have you seen Love on the Spectrum from Netflix? You would be great on that show. You should contact him. I'm
I
being
love-
completely serious.
I do love The Bachelor and Love Island.
Are you sure you're not gay?
No, why? I don't know.
Because you
either.
like The Bachelor and Love Island. I mean, that's super gay, dude.
No,
it's
he
not.
loves love.
I
You
got a
didn't know
couple
that
of hot.
friend? You didn't have that friend.
I
You
got
never
a.
had that friend.
I got a couple of hot
Ever.
pussies here right now.
Wait.
Can I have one?
No logic. Real quick. You never had a friend that was like super obsessed with love. Love women.
No,
You
it's
never had
just
that.
so cute to see
You
people
obviously are
together.
a little
It's
bitter.
normal to want what Ken wants,
Just
especially
a
if you've never
little
had
bit.
it.
How's your mom?
Look, Ken, are you on, Tinder?
Do you hear him?
That's what I
No.
thought. He didn't do all that.
No.
Immediately delete.
Why not? Tinder
Immediately
works.
deflect.
But I am on Facebook dating.
Hold up. I can talk to what's her
Why
face.
am I-
Ezra. Is that your name? Ezra?
Mm,
People that want to, no, like everyone wants to be in love. I get it. But come on. Like,
but what?
I
do
just,
you-
I just feel like if he could somehow convince his brain to like penis, he would be like
No, that doesn't.
such a
work.
good twink. He'd be such a good
That
twink.
And you
He's
came in.
he's
I
past the
tried
twink
a
age,
little.
That's disgusting.
That's what I'm
I don't
saying.
even like
and
that.
he's into
I was
cougars.
already there.
But
How
he's
do
got
you
the
know,
baby
Ken?
face. He's got a baby face.
Stop.
Yeah, he does. And Ken's got hit on. This is the whole conversation by a woman at least a decade his senior, and he's all flushed. He's having a hard
Yeah,
time with it.
He was
She
looking for a
made it
mom.
clear she just
From the
wants
mama.
sex, and we just established like, hey Ken, do you just want sex for your first time or do you want more? So that's the conversation. It's like
he's looking for a film bomb
deep
too.
into
There's
like,
BDS
right?
in there. Handcuffs.
I'm 39 years old, guys. Like this is a little.
Hey, can I be honest? I want someone that can teach me, because I'm new.
Sarah's your girl then.
You need to take
I
charge,
love you,
woman.
but not me.
Ken, if
Yes?
you want to come on my show, I'll do a dating show just for you, sir.
Thank you.
Do you want to do it?
Yes, sir.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
I need a nice woman.
You gonna be there, Sarah?
I'll be there for support. 100%.
Yeah, I'll go support you.
Support only. I love you, Ken.
You doing it?
Support
When are you
only.
doing it, Barnabas?
I'll be there. Y'all be there to block the dudes. I'll cock block the dudes that try to come at you. So yeah.
Hey, can I say something? Can I say something?
Leave Hank alone now.
I'm gonna say, Ezra. I like how you show me like I like how you're like supportive with me, and I appreciate it. And like I'm going to cry, but you're like a sister to me, and I appreciate it.
Wait a minute, Sarah. What'd you show him that you didn't show us?
I'm gonna cry.
What? Show him what?
He said you showed him something. I said, what'd you show him?
I never said. I said
you want to know what I showed him and what I'm showing everybody? It's like true matriarchy.
Yeah, and
hang on. We don't do that here.
And
No
strengthen all of you in the sense of what a real woman is, which means that I respect your decision. I respect all of your choices.
Yeah, and I
But as
appreciate.
a strong, like moving forward village warrior, you all need to take a second and respect that.
Yes.
Like
You can't force people to respect. Like, respect happens naturally.
Midlife, bro. What's your channel?
That's what I'm saying though. Is like I'm not here to
Send
like
you a
over
link.
take
Honestly,
take over what you're already doing. I'm not here to be that kind of like quote unquote matriarch. I'm here like what is a true like in that old school tribal concept of what a matriarch is? How did that woman take fold?
I don't
There's
want
a
woman.
lot more to just like being like a if you want to get into
Hey, can you send
sorry.
me
the
Midlife?
stupidity of feminism, because that's
Listen.
that's where that went with like that hardcore tribal matriarch. But a matriarch actually supports the male
I
in
think of
all
the elephant.
concepts. He supports the hunter and the gatherer. He supports, she's
Oh,
there
I see
to
what you're saying.
take on
So-
all those levels. That's what I'm saying.
Yo,
Like
I have to go because what's her name's texting me. She wanted me to ask me if I could come
Can
over.
Okay. Do you know how to get in touch with Barnabas?
No,
So
listen. Let me say something. Let me say something, please.
yes.
Ken, it seemed like a great idea at the time, and now I feel like maybe I'm going to rescind the offer, dude. And it's not that I don't want you to find love or anything. I just feel like I don't know you well enough to really hook you up. At this point. Maybe if we get to know each other more on these panels,
Respect.
I don't want to like. I don't know. I don't want it to look like I'm exploiting you or something. You got like
No,
a traumatic
you're
brain
good.
injury or something.
You're good.
Okay, but
Barnabas, you want to do it
Yeah,
together?
that's respectful. Nice.
I don't feel like I know Ken enough, honestly.
I know that's what I was actually going to say. But I gotta go because she's asking me to come over for dinner. Don't know why. And she wanted.
Listen, do you have a channel, Ken?
Move.
Should
Ken,
I
do
go?
you have a channel?
Should I go
Does
over?
Ken- Oh my
You
God!
better be honest before you go.
Ken, do you want more? Do you want more than just fucking around?
Yes.
Okay, then
Then
yes, go.
You better tell her up front though
Go.
before you go.
Are you got Jeff? Are you gonna be on? Are you gonna be
Send her,
on?
send her a really sweet
Wait,
message
do what?
on the way, and bring her something like flowers or wine.
I'm gonna go to the wine store. Bring her flowers.
Diamond ring.
Beautiful,
Get
beautiful, Ken. We love you already. Go get your woman and tell us how it
5
goes.
diamond.
I will be on.
No, not a diamond. That's way too quick.
Will you guys be what, Jeff? What time is it over there for now?
Where I am, it's almost 3 o'clock.
It's 5:48 p.m. here. Will you still be on when I get? Will you be?
Probably not. After you leave, I'm probably gonna wrap it up. And but I may do a stream tonight. But I'm here every day at the same time, which is
Ken.
like 3 p.m. your time.
And don't focus, like, no disrespect to Jeff, but like, go get what you need to go do right now. You shouldn't be
Yeah.
focused on anything other than what you want to go do right now.
Yeah, if you
Okay? And be honest, be raw and honest. Have a good
And
time.
hopefully it's not a dude that's trying to steal your money or beat you up. You know what I mean? That would be horrible. Right?
It's his supervisor at work.
I know.
He's trying to get with his boss.
Is she over 6 foot tall?
Well, she's 5'11". But
I mean, who gives a shit? Who gives a shit? Is she gonna suck you off? That's all we need to know about.
I gotta go to the store and I gotta go.
All right, take care, Ken.
Just get some fucking condoms, dude.
Let us know how it went.
Get some of them extra large condoms, homie.
I love you all. Bye.
Okay, take care.
Bye. All right, who we gonna get to run for Republican president now?
That shit ain't over.
Ron DeSantis.
I'm making my thumbnail now. I'm trying
I
to figure
didn't
this
hear
shit
a pushback, so
I think
Trump is gonna be the president. Come on, stop it.
From jail.
You know, I wish he would, but I don't think it's gonna happen.
If he goes to jail, it's like, I don't know if you ever watched Star Wars, but strike me down now and I only become more stronger than you can imagine, kind of shit. Some Obi-Wan Kenobi shit.
I mean, this is a chance to get somebody decent in there.
War.
Unite people.
Who's stupid Nimrata Haley? She can't even use a real name. She hides the fact that she's a fucking Indian.
I don't want her.
It's a woman. We don't want a woman.
Down. Just calm
I don't
down.
want Vivek or
I love
Haley.
Vivek. Oh God, I would
Vivek's
give
a woman.
You're just like ready to just pounce. So let him
Vivek's a woman. I'm sorry.
Is that a woman?
Yes, he is.
Vivek is fucking awesome. I'd suck him off if he would be president. I'd do it. I'd be gay for that. Straight up.
Oh yeah.
Well, there's benefits to sucking, and it probably comes at different levels, like versus genders. But there is like that benefit to your throat muscle.
Does Mama Bear teach some classes?
It's no benefit to me. Trust me. Only benefit.
There, I didn't do it. That's
I
all
would do
you,
it
bro.
if he was gonna. If I knew that that's what it took for him to be president, I'd fucking do it. I swear to God, and I would just deal with the aftermath.
Yeah, Moose, exactly.
Oh no, it's Moose. Is he coming up? Because I gotta go. He's my mortal enemy.
Moose. Get your ass up
Moose
here.
is your enemy. Well, how is Moose your enemy?
Because he's a fucking asshole and he threatens me and he wants to dox me and fucking kill me and all this maggot ass shit. Yeah, he wants to threaten me in real life and he can go fuck himself. So as soon as he comes up, let me know I'm out. Yeah,
Hey,
Moose.
I didn't know there was a story there. We'll have to.
It was on your
Holy
show. It was on
shit.
your show, Jeff. It's on your fucking
Oh
show.
yeah, I remember now.
He threatens me. He's a real fucking
God.
cunt. Fuck
Life
him.
ending,
Wow.
life
do
ending
remember
situations right here, right? Midlife.
Anytime
like, just
someone wants to
fuck.
get like fucking real life,
gonna
oh,
just,
it's like,
like-
bro, this is fucking, fuck you.
Right?
But he's
fuck
only-
you, Moose.
I
God,
met him in real life. He's 4'11".
I don't give a fuck. He wants to like dox me, dox my family. He can go fuck himself. He can go
Dox
suck
your
off.
family.
He can go
Okay,
suck
that-
off
that is weird. Like when
Ramaswamy.
people start like taking people's families under the bridge and
Yeah,
Michelle
that's
Lies knows what I'm talking about with this. Like when you
Yep.
start taking it to that level, there is some sort of like, okay, yeah, I might be down on you a little bit. So Moose, if that's the case, you probably should cam up. Let's go.
Yeah, but Barnabas,
No,
that was the day you came on panel and started going after him for whatever.
Yeah,
he
because
had
he's
going on
probably
at
a
work.
stupid fucking idiot, and that's fine. I'm allowed to do that. Last time I checked.
well.
I mean, he is a fucking moron.
All right.
He is a fucking
Yeah.
moron,
So,
and he deserves
wait,
it.
Name calling, real quick, midlife. Name calling does equate to prefrontal cortex shutdown.
Listen here, smarty pants.
So-
I don't know what kind of degree you think you have,
Hi,
but you're
honey.
just as fucking
yeah,
stupid as
I'm
most.
PSPT.
Okay?
I still am licensed.
I get where you're
I'm
coming
still
from.
licensed.
I get
You
where
can
you're
put
coming
all these little fucking numbers
So
and
I
shit.
fully
You
understand
you're
your
probably
point.
Moose's woman. You're probably Moose's woman.
No,
So-
I'm not Moose's woman. I just actually
You're so
called him
I'm
out. I
so
told him to
smart
come
because
up
I've got
here.
all these letters. I'm a
Oh,
healthcare
here we go.
provider.
Wah, wah, wah.
Please.
Did
Why
you
don't
hear
you
what I
cam up?
said? I told him to come up here. I told him to represent himself. So if you actually are listening, you'd actually hear what I'm saying. And then I actually can equate to being a realistic woman.
Listen here.
fuck
You sound
just
your
said about
brain.
me
Your
being
brain
like,
is rotted with
oh,
feminism.
like
You think you're some healthcare professional. You're not. I'm not impressed. Trust me. You can't even cam up, so you're probably like obese.
Oh, but I
so
do on the
then your
regular, and
opinion
my
doesn't even
friends
count.
here know
Your
that,
opinion
'cause
doesn't
I
even count.
regularly
And you only talk when
cam
other
up.
people talk, but when no one talks, you're quiet. Why? Why? You're the most annoying woman ever. And your name is Esra. What are you, a Jewish man? Make up your mind. And anytime Moose comes up, I'm out of here. Anytime someone wants to threaten me in real life over YouTube beef, I'm fucking gone. Immediately, forever. It's fucking permaban.
Triggered right
Fuck
now?
you, Moose.
Ezra's a woman? Wait a
It
minute.
sounds like you're triggered, like really bad.
Oh, is Ezra a dude? I can't even fucking tell.
Oh, you a dude?
Oh, you're a Jewish dude? It sounds like a woman? Even worse. Jesus. You are a Jewish guy with the fucking... Oh, my God. Are you trans? Please tell me you're trans. Are you?
Oh, that would make you feel so much better, wouldn't it? It's like in your manhood. Because I
No, I
am
need
more
trans people to
muscular
come
than
on my
you do.
show.
Oh,
I want to have a
poor
reoccurring
little
trans
boy.
segment. I want to have a reoccurring trans segment for my show.
Hold on 1 second, sweetheart.
Well, she did have that
probably have more
operation.
Barnabas, Moose is in the back wanting to come on. Do y'all want to do
I'm
this?
out. Thanks for the warning, Pete.
Yeah, goodbye.
Whoa, pussy.
Shaking like a dog shitting razor blades. Waking up still a loser, that is midlife. Running like a bitch, gonna talk all that shit, and then when Moose is here, you run like a hoe. What's up, guys?
I hope you ain't banking on that singing career.
I just signed a record deal with P. Diddy. I'm getting 10 mil. I'm going pedo pogo. Snafu's gonna be on my ass every single day. Me and Diddy.
Does that mean you're sleeping with Paul?
Oh, dude, come on. What's
Man,
up?
I'm the gay one here. Y'all, I'm the one missing out. Not that I want to.
We got a gay, we got a wigger, we got a we got a Viking, we got everybody
more
on the
gay
panel.
sex than I am.
Hey, Chuck, you remember that day, right? He was coming up here.
Yeah, it was the day he hopped on, and you were telling your story about work, and he hopped on and gave his critique. And then at the end, you're like, if I ever find out who you are, if you ever do something to me and I find out who you are, and that's when he jumped off. That's what he's talking about. But it's all on stream. Anybody can go see it.
Man, he got upset fast.
I mean, I understand it from his side. He didn't know the guy, but he did hop on the panel and start. Which
no, I'm talking about Barnabas got upset fast.
Do what?
Just Barnabas got upset fast because you mentioned the word moose.
Yeah, because of that encounter that they had on the stream one day.
Like, dude,
because Moose was telling a story, and Barnabas hopped up and had a very different perspective on it, which he does, and he has the right to do that. And it kind of escalated from there, and it ended with Moose saying something like, "If you ever do something to me and I find out who you are, I'm gonna."
Oh, this is what it was. It was because he kept making stuff up about me and saying that I was doing something that I wasn't doing. I said, so if I ever find out where you live and you keep making shit up about me that's not true, I'm gonna serve you some papers. And so he got all scared. And all it was just a point. Like, you don't know who I am. You don't know how much money I have. You don't know if I have lawyers, sitting behind me. You don't know who I am. You know what I mean? So it's just, you should have that common respect for your brother, and as long as you have respect with people, there's no harm, no foul. But you can't be making up crazy shit about somebody and expect them to sit here and take it, and then let the crowd just decide for themselves what's reality and what's fiction. I mean, because 1 + 1 is always going to equal 2. It's always going to equal 2, no matter what the crowd says.
Bandwagon junkies. Also, shout out to Sister Bexx.
Welcome back.
Thank you. Hello, everyone. Nice to see you all. I had to take an important phone call.
We need a woman's perspective around here.
Ooh, ouch.
Another woman's perspective.
Well,
and an exceptionally worthy woman's perspective. Thank you.
I missed what was happening. What lies are being sown now?
Oh, more. You're gonna just have to go back and you missed every. There's so much that went on today.
Well, I can agree that sowing lies, you know, the truth will come out in the end, when the end is, and how I can't be certain, because YouTube is an app of influence, right?
I don't know. It's not.
Well, I think it may be both an app of equally influence and suppression. You know.
I think TikTok's probably more influential long term than even YouTube.
Well, even that has a suppressive element to it. You know.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, sure. They're all
because I think it's run from China, right?
Yeah, and they have like the Chinese version and then the rest of the world version.
It's still Chinese though.
Well, now I'm wondering, should I hop off and go and listen? It's okay. I will.
Well, actually, I was starting to wind down anyway because I gotta do a couple of errands. So you can if you want. Does anyone have anything they want to wrap up with?
Yeah, I want peace with Barnabas. He can get on his knees and he can suck me off if that's what he wants. But
well, I don't know if that's the way you get peace that way. If you I wish, honestly though, like I wish both of you would at least make an attempt because I like you both and I think you're both valuable members of the community, and for that reason, I would like to see peace, but that'll be for y'all to determine.
But there can't be peace when like you prefaced it with, I got Moose in the back, and then he leaves before I can even say, yo, there's not even a problem. You know what I mean? There's no problem on my end. The only problem is all in his head.
Yeah, well, it's based on what happened on the stream that day, and you know, he didn't know you didn't know him, and it's how much each of you want to make of that, and it sounds like you're willing to put it behind you.
Yeah, it ain't no big thing like a chicken wing. Like I'm not afraid of him. I'm not a threat to him. I'm not a threat to anybody.
Well, midlife, if you're still watching, there it is. Okay. Do you want to do your little radio plug that you're so good at?
Oh, everybody in the crowd, we appreciate what you're doing here. You're giving us your time, energy, and your attention. But what you're not doing is hitting that like button. You're not subscribing, and you're not sharing it with your friends. Because if you were, they'd be here today. So I need you to do that. Hit the like button there, subscribe, and come back tomorrow, 3 p.m. Eastern Standard Time.
Yeah.
Thank you.
You heard him. You heard the man. Especially the tell your friends part. Let's see, Machine, you got anything? Are you streaming later?
No, but I just want to say that, I was forced to fill out a form, basically about my ethnicity, and there was only 4 choices, black, Asian, white, like these were the choices, and I'm neither. I was so offended. I'm neither. I'm an Asian.
Did they have a other or write-in option? What was this for?
I'm an Asian Negro, and it won't be tolerated.
Well, we're proud to have you. So
yeah. So we was Uyghurs and shit like that. So
what form was this for? Some local form?
I don't know. Some bullshit form. I threw it in the trash.
Oh,
that's right. I asked with it.
It was the form for Sarah's line that she's got forming.
Oh.
Esra.
Well, Sarah, you got anything you want to throw out there at the end?
I love you guys so much. You have no idea how much I've grown in every small, little, minuscule aspect of everything we've been through. So thank you. Love you.
Well, glad
As long as it makes you
I know,
quiver.
much love, major love, Bob. Jeff, though, seriously, I really appreciate this platform. You alone are such a precedence for like a beautiful equality to so many things. So
I'm
thank
not
you.
even trying for all that.
Yeah, you already
I'll
did.
try to keep it going as long as I can keep it up. I never know when I'm going to get my first strike. Maybe today.
I already got mine, brother. We got it.
Bexx, you got anything?
I just second what she said. You have a wonderful platform here. You're a great guy. You know, this is one of my favorite panels to come and talk on, and hang out with you guys. It's just, you're a gift. You're a gift to the YouTube and a gift to the world, Gen X, Jeff.
I'm getting love bombed. I enjoy doing it. I do it I get a great pleasure out of this myself. So I'm happy to do it. And Chuck, you have anything you want to close on?
Yeah, I'm with the Wigger guy up there. I was filling out a form today, and it didn't have any box, the right box for me to check on the form.
What box is that?
Well, there was no spot for 50% white and 50% black.
Oh, is that you? But BIPOCs, I think. I'm BIPOC too, technically.
No, that's not on there.
Oh. Machine, you're saying Uyghurs, right? Like in China?
Yeah. Yeah, the Uyghurs. Yeah, we was Uyghurs. Yeah, we was
the Uyghurs. You might be a Uyghur too.
Was Uyghur? That means you ain't no more.
My ancient people were Uyghurs.
Are you being serious? That's who you're descended from?
That's what I'm going with.
Okay. Yeah. Well,
I'd like to say shout out China for putting the Asian in Caucasoids. I'm assuming that's where the Asian part comes with Caucasian. Shout out Asia. But that's what we all were before. That's the terms used to be. Yeah. We were once referred to as Caucasoidal people.
From the Caucasus Mountains.
Yeah. So
I wonder what the Zoid part was from.
Well, it was the same. It was it's like Negroid. They called them Negroidal, Caucasoidal, Mongoloidal. Yeah. Caucasoidal.
Right. Those are the scientific races that I grew up learning too.
You ever seen the silver colloidal, the blue people?
Oh yeah.
Where do the Vikings fall in at? That's what I want to know.
They're Caucasoids.
They're the biggest Caucasoids, right?
Yeah. Well, they got the horns.
Well, have fun running your errands, Jeff. We'll see you later.
Yeah, I'll be hanging on the Discord later.
Excellent.
There was a show I was gonna watch today. What the fuck was it? Oh man, I'll think of it and post it later. It's some old movie that I've been wanting to rewatch. It'll come to me. I'll post it in the Discord. So yeah, we'll be hanging out in Discord tonight, watching shit, and I'll either stream later or definitely be here tomorrow. So thanks everyone for hanging out.
All right, Jeff, have a good one.
Thank you, Jeff, and hug a tree.
Yeah. Great stream last night, as always, TML. We'll see you guys again soon. Bye for now.
Bye for now.
Peace to you, Jeff.
Take care. Seeing everybody.
Okay, bye everyone.
Here we go. Out. Go do something fun. Whatever your pleasure is. Go indulge your vice. A little bit. Don't do anything stupid. Don't get back with your gambling addictions, and drug addictions, and alcohol addictions. But do go indulge some kind of vice. Maybe a little bit of porn if it's not an addiction. I better stop now. Take care. Bye.